Well, can't go live on Twitter because I'm timed out for 6 days. But what you're gonna do, it is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
One could have won, but they didn't. Right? Okay then. That's their problem. A whole bunch of mothers would have won, should have won, could have won, but they didn't. Right? Shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
Many traits, a master of nothing. We know you don't know nothing about boxing.
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson. Then I'll illustrate my reign with bloodshed and pain. Then everybody will fear me. That tremble in the bone.
He talks too much, he's ugly, he's pretending I'm the true champion, and they make me the underdog. I'm gonna show them all they're wrong, because I'm the champion. I'm the real champion. There'll never be one like me.
They don't want no confrontation.
I don't know, don't be a fighter, you don't want no confrontation. Nope.
Friday night, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what that means. Time to talk this boxing shit with the angry white man. If you're easily offended, this is not for you. If you're glazing average fighters that are overachievers, this definitely ain't for you. So check any bitch ass feelings at the door and give it up for the angry white man, D1, and William Old School.
And boxing news, we have Shakur Stevenson running around calling Tank Davis buddy when he's actually Buddy. He's Buddy's little buddy, so I don't know where Shakur...
There is another reason to fill your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you will understand why. You must try to remember me and your true self as well. You will birth a god and build an eternal paradise.
Yo, whoa. We got a super dope show for y'all tonight. Shout out to the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, as he aims to take on 200-pound Jake Paul. Our show tonight will be saying thanks to Tank Davis for all the dope memories, because today he announced, well, he really didn't announce it, he just said it in passing, like, I'm done in 8 weeks, and if he's done in 8 weeks, guess what that does? That means your favorite fighter does not get validation from Tank Davis, and I can't be mad at the guy. He's frustrated. He's tried to make fights. Guys have retired, ran out to the media trying to push narratives rather than just taking what a B-side should take when they're that big of a B-side versus an A-side like Tank. Smash the like, share, subscribe. We're gonna go over if Jake Paul's fights are fake, Tank Davis news, and go tell your favorite fighter to take what he or she is offered, and then we wouldn't be having these kind of problems. Give it up for your hosts, D1 and William Old Motherfucking School. Let's get it.
You come in here, I know you wanted that gold medal. I know it's emotional, but you walk away with a silver medal.
Yo, whoa, what is up with y'all on this beautiful, lovely Friday night where we got so much shit to talk about. I couldn't even fit all the links in the chat, and I made sure that they're in that fucking chat on this fuck ass website or whatever the fuck they want to call this shit. I got them in there. We got a lot to talk about. What's up with you, OG? How you doing, man?
Rough week, and I'm in a bad mood. So if Hacker shows up, I'm dealing with him.
Ooh, Hacker getting shot before he even starts typing. Shit happens. I'm going up, so this... well, I'll wait for a second. Let's say what's up to the people in the building. All things, my motherfucking dog is always here no matter what. He's always the first one to comment. I fucking appreciate you, all things. Real shit. Tim Layton, another angry white man. What's up with you, champ? Salute to you. Appreciate you. Your GTD forever million. That's a motherfucking fact. And now, listen, Tank had to delete it or put his fucking Twitter page on timeout. My shit got timed out by no choice of my own, just because trolls can't take getting cooked, so they report your comment. You know how that goes. Salute to my dog Million. And it's facts, bro. GTD forever, homie. Crush, the motherfucking legend in the building. Hashtag MOC. What's up with you, OG?
That's my OG buddy there.
Yeah, no doubt. Crush a fucking real one. My dog, all things, dog. I told y'all, man. I told y'all about my dog right here, bro. Salute to my man, all things, man. Salute.
Debo, Haney. What did Debo get hit with? That boy got hit with a brick.
Shout out to the Super Chatter dog. We appreciate you. Like we appreciate Brian Norman Sr. answering Bill Haney's bullshit list call out. Salute.
Yeah, my dog, all things starts the night off right with a motherfucking super chat. We appreciate
Not
you.
some
Man.
things, but all things.
Yeah, we got 10 people in the building. We're not streaming to Twitter tonight. Obviously, I just told all y'all my shit's timed out for some odd reason. I don't understand, bro, how they can fucking constantly time me out. It is what it is.
They love
Fuck
you.
y'all on Twitter, you little bitch goofies, scary ass motherfuckers can't take what another man says or another man's boxing opinion, so you start going off the rails. It's crazy, crazy work, man. I just don't understand it. It's crazy. So now Tank Davis retires, and their guy has to validate himself somewhere else. We're going to get into that later on into the show, but without further ado, we're going to go over what Scooter Davis had to say about Top Rank, his new deal. Scooter Davis is my dog, in case y'all don't know that. He's a fucking real one. Gave our show an interview when he really didn't have to, but he chose to. So therefore, anytime Scooter Davis got anything going on, I will be the first to fucking air it and let y'all know. But there's other things in this interview, like what's going on with Top Rank, that we really need to know. So that's another reason I'm presenting y'all with this Scooter Davis. Salute to Scooter. This is the next Davis that's gonna come through and carry the torch for boxing. I promise you, this kid is the one.
Hey,
I know in my heart, this kid's the one. Man, hold up. I gotta fucking go back to the other screen and say, Miss Shara, what's up with you? Salute, 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 my dog Doc Boxing Talk. Salute, homie. Became a member, renewed his membership. I think he was a member already, and then renewed his. Salute to Doc.
It says new member on this deal.
No, I know it says new member, but I know I remember people that go that far and become a member, because it really says a lot to me. It may not be $100 to become a member. It's $2 per month. And if you actually take that step to rock with us, I fucking remember you, and I appreciate you, Doc. Thanks, homie. Appreciate you, man. Salute to you, bro. Hold up, I gotta play Doc a knockout. It's just, and Doc likes real fucking boxing. He's a real boxing fan, covers all of boxing. He's probably a little sick with the Tank Davis shit, but he probably knows what it's really about. So salute to my man, Doc.
Shout out to the Super Chatters. And yeah, that was a devastating knockout.
Chills, what's good with you, homie? Salute, man. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. And yo, there's a dude in my comment section. I think his name's off issue everything. You got fucking blocked today, my boy, because your thumbs are clearly fatter than your fucking brain is, and you don't know what you're talking about. We're going to drop the link here on this show. If you ever want to comment on anything I do ever again, you'll click that link and we'll see how much you really know about boxing, my boy. Shit's about to get real for you. Let's get it. Chills, what up with you, man? No doubt. I appreciate you, Doc. I watch all your shit, bro, because something about real, bro. Real finds real no matter where it is, what it's doing, how it's doing it. I appreciate you, man. Real shit. You fucking drop the content that needs to be dropped, and their videos are entertaining as shit. So everybody go subscribe to Doc Boxing Talk. Oh, shit, it's thinking.
Yeah, Doc puts out good content for sure.
Yeah, bro. You want to talk to a guy that really knows boxing, that's one for you, bro. So. Oh, boxing broadcast. What's up with you, Brody? Salute, man. Long time, homie. Salute, salute, salute. Thanks for stopping through. There's another good boxing channel. I don't know how much content he's been dropping lately, but go check my dog out. Salute to you, bro. No doubt, Doc. I already know. All right, let's get to the Scooter Davis shit. What happened to? Did I not show you guys it? No. Shit. I was getting a little ahead. I was getting a little ahead of myself. Listen, man, if you guys don't know, if you don't know who Scooter Davis is, you should probably go do some research. This kid is a real life demon, and he's next in boxing. I fucking promise. He's got a lot to say in this. Shout out to Scooter for signing getting the Top Rank contract. We're liking, sharing, subscribing. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. Shout out to Fight Hype. If you guys ain't subscribed to them, just stop being a boxing fan. So salute to them. Salute to Scoot. Let's get it.
Hype.com. I'm here with newly signed the Top Rank Scooter Davis. Congratulations, man. That's a huge deal. News just dropped. How does it feel to be signed with a major boxing promotional company that obviously spoke very highly of you? Bob Arum said future star of DC, future world champion. I mean, that's Bob. I mean, we just
Bob. That's my
Zach
Bob,
B,
you know
salute, homie.
It's amazing, man.
Zach B is a real one, bro. So I gotta stop whatever I'm doing and say salute to my dog Zach B, man. Have a good night at work, bro. Appreciate you, homie. Real shit.
Blessed to have the opportunity to do a Top Rank and just for them to show interest in me. You know what I mean? They showed interest from me from the beginning, so they see me burst onto the scene. And they kept their word and everything they would do, and that's all you want.
Man, shout out to the fucking Real Tank fans coming up in here showing fucking love right off the rip. They already know what kind of show we're about to get into tonight. Salute to my dog E the Biz. Always showing love. Always fucking being a real one. Appreciate you, bro. You already know what it is.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. A knockout's playing, so you know we got a super chat. And if we're keeping it a buck, this knockout's the reason that favorite don't want to fight our favorite.
Yeah, the Shakur Stevenson fans think they got some sort of fucking one-up on us now because of what happened on Twitter. We're going to go over the Tank and Shakur Twitter war very shortly, boxing fans. So if you guys are real-life boxing fans, going over the rest of everything else that happened other than Tank and Shakur and Tank and Jake, you guys will be all right with what we're doing here. We gotta support all of boxing, not just one of boxing or some of boxing. We got to support it all. And in this interview, Scooter hints at some shit that me and the OG really wanted to know, and we found out. Let's keep letting this interview play.
From a promotion team, from people in your team or around you, anybody in the world.
Appreciate you.
You're gonna do something. You say you're gonna do something to do it, and everything they said they were gonna do, they did. They
my dog's
called me
hit the fucking
immediately after the Barclays fight on the Tank undercard.
See, bro. Salute to my dog Zach B in the PayPal. That's right, we got Cash App and PayPal. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. See, I'd rather have 10 real ones in here than 200 fucking trolls that are just typing about bullshit they know nothing about. They ain't never thrown a punch. They ain't never parried a punch. They don't know what a boxing gym smells like. I'd rather have 10 real ones than 10,000 fake fucking Twitter trolls. Salute to my dog Zach B with the 5 in the PayPal like he always do. My motherfucking dog. Salute to you, bro.
Back to back. Bro, I was.
Shout out to you, dog. Thanks for the Cash App.
Back to.
No doubt. Appreciate you, Zach B. Real shit. I'm going to play one more for him.
Real one alert. Shout out to the super chat.
Oh my. I fucking love that knockout, bro. I literally could watch that shit on replay like 100 times. Salute to Zach B, man.
Literally after I got out of the ring, they literally called that I was walking to the back. No shit. No, I'm not playing. They called. Shout out to Brad Goodman, man. he just kept saying to Coach B that he wanted to get me on the Keyshawn Davis undercard. Now
This is a real fucking problem. I don't think boxing fans quite understand. Scooter Davis to Top Rank. Now he's got big money in his fucking corner. He's got Brad Goodman in his corner. Matchmaking. This kid was ready to mow down all of boxing like a fucking Toro lawnmower. Fucking ready to zip around. Now he's got brains and fucking brawn in his corner, so to speak. And the brawn is the money. He always been the brawn, though. This kid is one of them ones. If you guys ain't tapped in with Scooter Davis, fucking go watch this kid's fights. He is next. He's only got 8 fights, 8 knockouts. Worth going to check out. Lamont Branch, salute to you, homie. What up with you, man? Salute. Salute to my dog Lamont up in here. 10 of those people will continue to spin back around and around, support Rock with you. There's no fucking doubt about it, Lamont. You're one of those 10, though. Just in case you was wondering, homie. Salute.
I could put everything in together because I knew he wanted to put me on the Keyshawn Davis on the card. Did I have any ties? I didn't. It was all, just off the strength of Tank. Shout out to bro for put me to, catapult me to this platform. After that fight, we said, yeah, we're not signing nobody. We could fight on there. When we fought in Norfolk, I did my thing. Another explosive second round knockout, body shot. After that, that's when Carl Moretti, Bob was sitting front row, Brad Goodman. I know I seen Jay Prince. I seen just most of the guys that the Top Rank crew, that the heavy hitters were standing in the front row. And it was like, okay, did my thing. I met Bob after, and right after.
Bro, to become a member, Either Biz, if I can, I'm going to go get the link and I'll try to share it in the chat. I think I can do that, but I'm not sure. I'm going to go try to find it right now. But you got to normally be on a computer and fucking join that way. But I'm going to try to share the link in the chat. It's only $2, bro. We offer memberships, and I've been kind of slacking on it. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. But once I get more than 10 fucking members, I'll drop members only predictions on every fight and give y'all like real fucking analytic breakdowns of how many punches each fighter, like, you know what I'm saying? Real deal breakdowns. So if you're a gambler, you'll know where to put your money at, and you'll just know who's going to win a fight before it happens, because tape tells 90% of what these guys are going to do every single time. I promise. So once we get 10 members, we got like 4 or 5 members. Once I get 10, I'll start dropping exclusive members only content, but I'll give you angry takes and all sorts of shit. I got tons of ideas. It's just, I was in the busy season at my work, and now that's kind of tapering down because it's the end of the summer. So over the winter, it's going to ramp up greatly. The writer's block, salute to you, homie. Thanks for stopping through, man. Appreciate you. So I'm going to go get the link right now, E. I'm going to let Scooter keep talking. Damn, I always pause it at a bad time, bro.
Yep. But I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah. Doc got it. Join button.
And from that point,
writer's block.
That, they wanted me to fight on the last Top Rank card.
I'm going to get the link right now, though.
In New York,
New York, I think Shushu fought on there.
Yeah, Xander.
Yeah, they wanted me to fight on there, but I had a injury. But boom, they said, okay, did you recover? Yeah. They're like, all right, can you go back on these dates? And I'm like, yeah. So that's how y'all see me on the Pro Box card. Well, I suppose on the Pro Box. I don't know what.
They still aired it. I think it was on. It was on social. They put it on there.
Yeah, see, again, I'm not this. So I couldn't see it. Like, I only got the 1 minute clip of that. So whoever's seen that.
The link's in the chat, E. I got you, homie. It's in the chat, bro.
Like, y'all seen it. But I didn't.
Anybody else want to become a member? The link's in the chat. It's $2, and if not, I completely understand. If you can't become a member, support in the Cash App or PayPal, smash the like button. And if you're a real one, share this shit to your YouTube page. It don't take nothing but a couple seconds. It's completely free. Remember, we can't stream on X tonight, so that's about half of our viewership. It sucks, but 6 days, we'll be back in that bitch. I'll be back in there talking shit like I ain't never left. And they already know that. They'll probably report it then too, but I'm going to have to live with that. Salute to all y'all, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, that was all that, everything my moves for the last, like, I'll say half of the year. So since, I'll say May to June, starting May. Yeah, everything was moved by Tom at that point, or endorsed by Tom. So,
yeah.
Thank y'all, man. Thank you, Calm Ready, again, Bob, Mr. Goodman. Y'all changed my life. So, thank y'all for believing in me. Thank y'all for, just giving me an opportunity, giving a kid from DC an opportunity to be a superstar. Definitely will be that superstar that y'all believe I
And that's all he needed.
We'll walk in it. Thank you. Again. Appreciate you.
That's all he needed, bro.
Yeah, Carl showed up at your last fight.
That's my guy. I ain't gonna lie. Stephen Reddy, that's my dude, man. He texted me after everything went in and I signed and it was official. He said, "Make America shock again."
No, real shit though, Shark. I need my motherfucking t-shirt, dog. I need my t-shirt, Scooter. Come on, man.
Yeah. I said, okay, Stephen Reddy. Remember, man, Stephen Reddy got some swag to him. My guy. Yeah, that's my guy, man. He always very, very calm, cool, collective, straightforward. You can tell he's been around this for super long because he don't get excited about too much of nothing.
Yeah. For real.
He don't, but he said he gives you like the most.
You want to talk about Top Rank deal?
Subtle compliments ever. Like, he was just telling me that, the way I fight, if somebody seen me and, they didn't know my record, they would think that I was 25, 24, 23 0 because of the way I fight, how seasoned I fight when I'm only 8-0. So he said it like that, but he said it so monotone that, like, you don't even catch what the great shit he said until after. Like, I just be like, wow. You know what I mean? But I know that the fact that they
so happy
reached out, they wanted me, they showed so much interest in me, it was just, like, amazing. And everybody put this TV platform stuff. I know y'all don't know. It's something good. So, like, come on now.
I guess that's the tough question I asked, right? Because a lot of people say, all right, you signed to a promotional company,
but no TV provider. But come on now, this is Top Rank. Y'all know that Top Rank gonna have a TV provider and a network. Man, they've been around for so many years. This company is like a machine. They got something in store. I can't say what they got in store, but trust me, I didn't sign up for nothing to be in. What did they say, Facebook streaming or some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be something great. And I think honestly, this is gonna be a turn in boxing. Like, yeah, I'm telling you.
Hear this?
I'm gonna put what Tim Brady say, the double.
You listening to what he just said? Bro, the Facebook stream, I get it. That was for one fight for Monster. I was worried too with what he was like, how he was saying that. But it's gonna be something that's pretty fucking epic. They're going to have an app or something like that, and it's Top Rank, bro. They literally own the masters to every great legendary fight that has ever been fought. Top Rank is never going nowhere. And they're not cool with you breaking the Muhammad Ali Act. They're not cool with none of the new shit that's going on in boxing that Dana White and Turkey are trying to fucking pull off here.
I'm glad. They need to put a stop to that shit.
Yeah, no doubt. Top Rank is going to announce their fucking deal, whatever they got going on very soon. Congratulations to Mr. Scooter Davis. We fucking appreciate you over here, Scoot. You got to send my t-shirt, though, bro. I want to make America shark again, too, homie. And I want to wear it here. I want to fucking rock my shit. So send me my t-shirt, motherfucker. And shout out to Top Rank. Shout out to Scooter. But we got something else to go over, and this is Mr. Bernard Hackett's fucking call out. The Rise podcast. Shout out to the JBT, everybody in that bitch. Damn, dog, they're starting to put my videos up on the feed. I ain't never seen one of my videos on this kind of feed before. Tim Bradley tank is gone. We're gonna go over that too. Where is this Bernard Hackett joint? I got it back there. Actually, I'll just pull it up through my links. Let me get it. Guys, we got to go over all the boxing. You know what I mean? We can't just go over some of it. We got to give you everything because this is real boxing here. All right. We're going to promote, share, and fucking like all of boxing. I get it. You guys want to go through the tank shit. So do I. But boxing is more than just Tank Davis, okay? And you guys are going to have to learn the hard ways. Shakur Stevenson, his fucking every guy that Tank's supposed to fight, but none of these guys are supposed to fight each other. We're going to have them fight each other. We're going to have them fucking going at it. I can't find this link. Oh, god damn it. We're gonna find out. Oh, here it is. I got it. Shout out to Bernard Hackett, the father of Jalil Hackett. Jalil Hackett and Xander Zayas should fight. Like if I was Jalil, they're trying to get an opponent for Xander, unless they probably already found an opponent for Xander. And I think Xander versus Jalil is a good fight. Jalil might be too high of a risk, but I want to try to help him all I can to get this fight. So this is Bernard Hackett pleads his case for a Xander Zayas. It's the best fight at 154. I don't know about that with all these killers out there, but I'm a fucking salute. I love Jalil. I don't know if people know that, but Jalil is literally one of my favorite young fighters up and coming. And we're going to support him here on this podcast for as long as we podcast for, or as long as the young man fights. I love Bernard Hackett. I should probably get him on the show, and I'll do that. I'll probably do that. Shout out to Bernard. Let's see what he's got to say about his son getting this 154 Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas is the 154. Rodzilla, what up with you, homie? Pro Box got a free fire little card tomorrow. There's no fucking doubt about that, Rodzilla. You know I'm going over it, but they didn't do the weigh-in. We're going to go over the MVP 15 card, which is MVP Prospects 15, and the last fucking MVP Prospects card, or MVP card, I don't know if it was a Prospects card or not, where Tellez got beat by Baru. That was one of the best cards I've watched in the last 10 years. I'm dead
irony. What up?
What up with you, Irony? Salute. Everybody go subscribe to Define Irony, man. He got another...
Man, I couldn't find his freaking... I can't even find him on YouTube.
No, he's there. He's there. Irony,
you
share
need
your
to
link
send me a link or something, because I tried to pull him up and all that shit, and I couldn't find him.
I got you, bro. The D1, the word will be either Santillan or Abbas Baru. So he's going to fight Baru in a fucking unification in Puerto Rico. That's a tough fight, Irony. I love it. I love it. I hope he fights Baru. Zayas versus Baru would be a good fight. Santillan, I'm not, I mean, I'm all right with that, but Santillan moving up from 47, he's already pretty small for 47. I don't know what he wants to do going up to 54, but I would rather it be Jalil over Santillan, but Baru, I understand that's a unification, and it might be a lick for Zayas. I think Tellez had some shit wrong. He had a little injury in that fight, but he got pieced up, bro. That Baru dude can take a fucking punch, bro. Baru can take a fucking punch, bro, and he was able to take Tellez punches. And if you guys have been paying attention to me, I've been told you Tellez wasn't who they said he was. He was just a up-and-coming fucking Cuban guy that can box a little bit with crack. Baru was able to take his punches and fucking let him have it. So now Baru is the WBA interim champ. I think he might be full now. I think he got elevated to full, so he's the WBA champ, unless Charlo got a crack at that, because Charlo is technically Jamel Charlo, in case you guys don't know, is the OG's favorite fighter, and he's the link's in the chat. OG, I'll send it to you after if you need that. But Irony shared his link in the chat, so you can subscribe and check him out. Everybody in the chat, check my dog Irony out. But I gotta let my dog Bernard Hackett plead his case for this fight. So let's see it.
Hey, what's going on, boxing fans? If you saw my post this morning, I said I was gonna do a video of my opinion of why Xander Zayas versus Jalil Hackett is the best fight you can make
Irony's
at 154 pounds.
I'm waiting on it. Didn't get to me yet.
No, yeah,
It's the best business move fight you can make at 154 pounds for both fighters, especially Xander Zayas.
I just got it.
Everybody saw Xander Zayas win the 154-pound WBO title. Congratulations. Shout out to that young man and his team. I've been seeing him since the amateurs. I know the type of young man that he was in the amateurs. I didn't expect anything less for him in the pros. So shout out to him and his team. Shout out to the top-ranked team for getting him in a position where he could be a champion. Jalil is on his trajectory. You saw him this past month fight Elijah Vines in an opportunity that was provided for him and Elijah Vines by Turkey Sheik in the Ring Magazine and the Box Raw Doghouse Sparring. So I want to say shout out to them. I appreciate them 100% for the opportunity. As we think about and look at.
Listen, Rodzilla, truth be told, I understand, bro. Like, I understand if he won't take the Jalil, but Jalil's close. If he's in the WBO, he'll be in the next eliminator for that fucking title if he just stays on code, bro, stays on task, and stays in that fucking gym, stays focused like he normally does. I love Jalil. I think he's an Errol Spence 2.0. He's a kid that's just gonna come, bring you every fucking thing you're looking for, and he's gonna give you all he's got every time out there. Yep. So I understand it. But I, you know what I mean?
Like Jalil since I found out about him.
Yes, sir. I liked Jalil before he even became a pro. I'd seen him back when he was a little guy in Tank Rolly Joint, Mayweather Promotions. Like, I've seen Jalil before he was even a pro, man. So I got to give my dog Bernard his time to call for this fight. Appreciate Bernard.
Get him on the show.
No doubt. I get him.
You know, boxing.
I don't know why.
We as fans, and everybody who loves the sport is a fan. We always want to say our favorite fighter is unbeatable. Our favorite fighter will beat the whole world. There is no challenge, nothing for our favorite fighter. But then when we think about it and we look through the lenses of the fighter, the promoter, the managers, the different teams, and you think about the business of boxing.
Doc, I can't switch up, bro. I can't, bro. Doc, I gotta fucking help my guy out, especially with all this internet hate. I gotta stay 10 toes, bro. I gotta stay on my square, bro.
That's where we gotta think differently and not be in a fanatical mindset. The reason I say that Xander Zayas and Jalil Hackett is the best fight that can be made at 154 pounds is because, number one, they're both 22 years of age, both young in their prime, not even in their prime, going into their prime.
Back.
I think that this would be reminiscent of Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns. At the time, they were 23 and 24, if I'm not mistaken.
See, he brings up a good point when he just said that. See, they're not even going into their prime. In old school boxing, the old school that Mr. Bernard here is used to and you're used to, OG, is like the original Four Kings. They're fighting each other fucking twice by the time they're 28 years old. Now these kids nowadays, fucking 28 years old. Shakur Stevenson ain't been in a big time fight. Fucking Devin Haney is the only one doing anything sort of, because he's been in big fights at such a young age. I don't like to give him too much credit, but I got to give the kid credit where it's due. He's fucking taking tough tests at a young age. Back in the days, bro, the guys that were up and coming that we all like, you know how boxing will follow Shakur, Devin, the guys they follow, Tio, fucking at 24 years old, these guys were in the ring, bro. These guys were in the ring duking it out to see who's fucking the man.
Yeah, but let's be real about Devin for a minute. If Bill would have moved him up like he should have years before,
I would have been a fan.
And put him in a ring with guys his own size, Devin wouldn't be in the position he's in now.
And you probably wouldn't be. You're probably right about that because he's not as good of a fighter as they think he is. But I OG, I've been hard on the young man. I've been real hard on him. So when you got to give him credit, you got to give him credit. Right now, I got to give him credit for making this Brian Norman fight. I don't think he gets past it. I think he gets knocked out in that fight.
Bro.
I think he gets stopped in that fight, but you still got to salute him, bro.
Well, if he comes out there and he fights like the original Devin and not that crap that showed up in the Ramirez fight, I will give Devin 100%
Listen to me. OG, we're going to see Ramirez 2.0. He's going to be out there running for fucking the hills against Brian Norman. He's going to listen, bro.
Swear,
he's going.
I'll be done. Yeah. I think that'll be the last fight I ever watch of his. That's a fact.
Boxing with 2-4. What up with you, 2-4? Salute, homie. Fucking bro. He's gonna be running for the hills. It's going like Shakur Stevenson just said the other day. I can't pick really nobody against Devin Haney if he fights in the style he did against Ramirez. But see, what these guys are not fucking putting into a statement like that is Ramirez had him cornered mad times, just wouldn't throw punches. He wouldn't throw punches. I don't understand why he kept his hands to himself. Well, I do understand because Adam, salute to you, bro. Thanks for stopping through. Tank should have retired before the Jake Paul fight. Hey, man. You're
Dude, I would
entitled
love
to
to be
your
a ref.
opinion.
I would love to be a ref in Devin's fight
Oh,
because if
me
he
too.
pulled that crap, I'd disqualify him.
He's going to pull that crap though. He's gonna juke and jive and run around the ring. But what I know is that Brian Norman Jr. has better feet than advertised, better feet than they're giving him credit for. He's going to cut the fucking ring off and spark Devin the fuck out. I promise. I'm gonna save my prediction, like my exact prediction for that shit for the live right before that fight. November 22nd, we get that fight. My dog Scooter Davis fights on November 22nd in Baltimore at the casino. I might be in Baltimore watching that fight in the hotel. We'll see, though. We'll
Adam,
see.
what up?
I actually pop out. You know what I'm saying? I go to fights. I support boxing 150%, and I'll still buy Devin Haney's fight because that's got my favorite fighter on there, and his name is David Benavidez. Because I can't be liking a retired fighter as my favorite fighter. He's still my guy, and I'm still going to go to bat for him. But if Tank has to retire because people want to play with his fucking guaranteed purses and don't want to treat him like the fucking face of boxing, I understand. But guys, we're going to get into that. A lot of people don't know what I know, but we'll get into that very shortly.
Yeah, anybody that knows boxing knows Devin don't have an O no more. They can sit there and lie about it and try and rip it off and all that other shit that they did, but Devin has been beaten.
Yep. He's 31-1. And fucking especially after I seen him teaching Brian Garcia how to play baccarat. I don't know if people ever played baccarat in the fucking casinos. That's one of the most complex gambling games there is. It takes a very long time to learn how to play baccarat.
Never heard of it.
Devin Haney, yeah, it's a whole different fucking ball game, bro. Devin Haney taught him how to gamble that. He had to sit down with him at a table for at least 2 hours to teach him how to really gamble baccarat. David Lynch, what up with you, OG? You ain't got a wrench, dog. You been on the panel before. What the fuck? I'm gonna give my dog David a wrench. Salute, homie.
David, what up?
GTD forever, dog. You already know.
Tommy Hearns, they were in the prime of their careers, both trying to get an opportunity to fight Ray Leonard again.
Again.
For Marvin the first time, for Tommy Hearns the second time. When you think about it, those were classic boxer versus puncher, who could impose their will. They did not understand how to lose. They were at a point in life where
Zach, I'm saying, bro. I'm
it
saying
was all about
that man's
just
preaching to the choir. Listen to it.
And that's what you get when you get Jalil and Xander Zayas.
Oh, no.
Neither one of them understand the concept of how to be a loser. Both of them are on a trajectory up. And much like Thomas Hearns, much like Sugar Ray Leonard, much like Marvin
no doubt,
Hagler,
David.
much
You
like
already know,
Roberto
bro.
Duran, the original Four Kings,
Fact,
it doesn't hurt their
Adam.
career not one bit. It actually enhances them. I think the Puerto Rican fans, they're looking to make their next king of boxing, following Felix Trinidad and the likes of some of the great fighters from Puerto Rico, to have that guy. And they want Xander Zayas to be that guy. When it comes to Jalil's fans, I first want to definitely shout out the Mexican fans that support Jalil. Like I said, Jalil said he went back to using what he was and who he was before this, the Black Mexican. I like to thank our Black fans in our hometown, DC, for supporting us. They want to see him on top. This is a
shout out to Bernard and trying to get this Xander Zayas fight. Don't forget your white fans, though. Probably ain't gonna. No, it's all good, man. Salute to Bernard Hackett. We gotta go over some other 154-pound news, and it is between the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora, and Keith Thurman. They both had some shit to say. There's another good fight on that card. O'Shock Foster versus Cool Boy Stephen Fulton, but I gotta get this. We gotta get this through here. Damn, I got so many links back here. It's crazy. No, this is Rolando Romero. We got a Rolly sighting to go over. Where did I put this fucking Fundora link? I think this is it. Come on, yeah, I got it. Shout out to Fundora and Ron Goodall. And one time Thurman had to weigh in after Fundora said something. I don't know which one fucking quite weighed in first, but we're gonna play Sebastian Fundora, Boogeyman.
Come on, bro. It's hell on Thurman. Get it right.
Hairline, sometime. That motherfucking that hair is out of here. All right, well, see, we got the next. We got it. It's right in a row. So we're gonna play Fundora first, and then we're gonna play sometime Thurman second. Shout out to Ron Goodall and Fight Hype and the good folks over there. We're liking, sharing, subscribing. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. I haven't watched this interview. The Slender Man, exactly, David. Let's see what he had to say. We're gonna all watch this together for the first time, so let's get it.
The WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Sebastian Fundora, who makes his ring return October 25th against Keith one-time Thurman. First and foremost, I mean, Las Vegas is your place, man. I think it's safe to say that all the pay-per-views or all the undercard buildups, whatever, it's officially your home. So how excited are you to just kind of continue to defend your title and make Las Vegas the staple of boxing for you?
I think it's very important, because boxing is the capital, or Las Vegas is the capital of boxing. So, to have that place,
it ain't never going to be Saudi Arabia.
Fundora, I think is great for my career.
Yeah, I think it's also awesome that you're getting these great opponents.
All right,
Keith
David,
Thurman, a
I'll
guy
catch
that
you when you get
everyone
back,
wants, right? And he says he
drive
wants to fight
safe,
these guys,
homie.
but it never works out. But now you have a guy who's only lost to Manny Pacquiao, and I know that you're trying to add another one to it. But when you think about Keith Thurman in this fight, do you consider this the most important as a name notoriety, not championship and things, but just how it would elevate your career when it comes to some of the casual fans out there?
Of course. I think he's a big name. I think this just cements us deeper into the sport as a champion, as a defending champion, and it just makes me make more history.
The Raft, man, is funny shit, bro.
I'm gonna be completely transparent. When
Listen, guys, there's a footwork problem here in this fight, guys. If anybody's got a chance to knock the towering Fundora out, Inferno out, it's fucking Keith one-time Thurman. And if anybody watched Keith one-time Thurman's last fight in Australia, he looked fucking good. He looked a little old at first, he's 34 years old, man. You got to shake the rust off, inactivity, all that shit. So this is going to be a good fight, guys. This ain't, I get it. Fans are pissed off about paying for this fucking fight. I get it, man. You guys are all going to fire stick it anyways. So just watch the fight, watch the build up, and let's have fun talking boxing.
Did the rematch with Tim Tszyu, right? And on paper, it's a 50-50 fight, but I was one of those people who was like a little skeptical on the idea that maybe the blood could have been some sort of factor that Tim could have performed a little bit better. And I'll be transparent with you. All right. I went with Tim, and obviously you destroyed him in that sense. So there's no excuse in that setting. I know.
Shout out to fucking Ron for keeping it a whole 100,000 and telling fucking Fundora I picked against you and I picked Tim Tszyu. At least he keeping it fucking a stack. That's more than I can say for 99% of fucking YouTube live stream hosts. These motherfuckers don't keep it a buck at all.
People are gonna say, hey, he got knocked out here and there.
Rodzilla, absolute facts. The fucking Gabby and Sebastian's father gets zero fucking credit. Nobody ever fucking suggests this guy for trainer of the year. If I had a vote with the Boxing Writers Association, I would fucking vote Gabby and Sebastian's dad as trainer of the year. Did anybody watch Gabby's last fight? Holy shit, she just punched that his face. We were watching it. We watched it. Yeah, we watched it.
Yeah.
On Saturday, bro. She's a
but
fucking
she just dismantled that girl. That girl, look, That girl, and remember I told you, I think it was round 2 or 3, the look on that girl's face. She
Yes,
was
dude. I was
beaten
like,
by 2 or 3, dude.
she was scared. Her dad was making her continue to fight. Gabby was piecing her up. Gabby's a
Oh
whole
yeah, she
problem.
was.
And bro,
Badly.
you know how tough we are on the fucking weight bullies. Her and her brother, I don't think Sebastian Fundora can make 168 pounds if he fucking had to. Like real talk, they don't weigh anything. They're fucking bones. They're skin and bones, bro.
Oh, like I said, I know this little dude, Johnny. He's like 6'5", bro. Probably weighs a whole 145, 150
It's
fucking pounds.
crazy.
Couldn't gain a pound if he tried.
Fucking Fundora, you see him in the boxing ring, his waist is as fucking big as my thigh, and I'm skinny as fuck. It's like these dudes literally, him and his
The
sister weigh
crazy part is
nothing.
the leverage they get on their swings, dude, from the big long arms is crazy.
They get the Tommy Hearns effect. They get the
Yeah.
whipping on punches, and they got fucking bony knuckles. You know they got bony knuckles.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
them, and they got fucking the knuckles that are razor blades. Like you got them old fucking
Yep.
razor blades, OG.
I got
Fucking
that
cutting
big
people.
knuckles, bro. Usually when I hit somebody and I'm fist fighting them, dude, I'm cutting the fuck out of them immediately.
Adam, the funny part is they live on a farm, I think. They live on a fucking some sort of country farm in California, bro. Shout out to the Fundoras, man. Their fucking dad is the way a boxing dad should be. He's the trainer of them both. He doesn't even go in the post fight. Like you see him in the background and he's trying to get the fuck out of the camera. That's how it should be. He don't want a single ounce of fucking credit from neither one of his kids. Look at Cuddy coming here. Cuddy, everybody, hold on. I need everybody to stop for a second and look at Cuddy. Little goofy bitch is not a fucking real boxing fan. We're not even talking about Tank right now.
Bro, get out of your mama's basement and get off her computer.
Talk to him, OG. Fucking Cuddy coming here rattling off at the thumbs because you don't know any other boxing other than what Tank Davis has got going on, goofy. I'm not timing him out.
Hate the little dude.
Time him out. Don't time him out, don't block him. Let him fucking type his little heart out because we'll just continue cooking him.
And if you get disrespectful, you'll get blocked. How's that?
Yep. X Shift Crabs, my dog. Salute, homie. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. And that's facts, bro. That's facts, Shift. Salute, man. Cuddy. I don't give a fuck about what Tank does. Sure you don't. That's the first thing you had to say to any of us. You didn't say what up. You didn't say what's happening. You didn't say what are you guys talking about. You came in rattling off at the thumbs about Tank Davis, but you don't care about him. Fuck out of here.
That shows you how old this dude probably is.
You see what I'm saying, OG? I can't see what I mean? These motherfuckers is corny, bro.
From that fight, the Cordell now. So I just got to ask you, like, how were you and what made it so dominant in that fight that in the case with the first time, like it was a night and day difference fight?
Well,
Cuddy.
First off, we
stick around a little bit,
exactly
Cuddy. We'll
what I
teach
could
you
do.
about
It's
this
just
great sport.
During that fight, we only had a fight a week, 11 days or whatever. So everything that they were complaining about, it was easy for me to complain about. It's just why even mention it? You know, everybody knows these things. But now we had a full camp versus a fighter we already fought, so it made it that much easier. We already knew what could hurt him, what could win against him. And a lot of people like to blame the cut or focus on one thing, but we already knew what we needed to do.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's obvious now since you said it, and it's kind of embarrassing on my end that, yeah, you were on a short notice. It was a short notice replacement. So why wasn't that something you talked about or emphasized so much when it was kind of, in hindsight, yeah, you've only had 11 days to train, so there's a huge difference. So why didn't you just kind of talk about it at press conference or things like that?
Because,
Cuddy, see, the thing about boxing is the minute you know everything you think you need to know is the minute you should just stop watching, bro. Because I've been paying attention. I boxed when I was a kid, bro. And the second I stop learning boxing is never. There's always something to learn. So if you know everything, congratulations. Start teaching us. We'll know how much you know just by what you say in the chat. So start teaching us, please. Fucking God. Oh, gee. How long?
I know. I'm just shaking my head.
It was
He
obvious.
says he's 49, but that ain't the
Obvious
comment
that
for
I'm
a
tall.
49-year-old.
Hey, let's see. Well, Cuddy, if you stick around long enough, you contribute to the conversation. You get a wrench around here. The membership link is up at the top of the chat. Fucking please hit the like button or the dislike. If you don't like us, hit the dislike button and keep talking your shit. We'll see how much you know.
Obvious for these people to realize, So I feel like the obvious thing.
No, I didn't say that. You said that, Cuddy. I said I don't never stop learning boxing. So if you have something to contribute to the conversation, please do it. And if you, in fact, your 2 fucking chats ago, you said you know everything you need to know. If that's the case, I don't know what you're doing in chats and on boxing channels if you're not trying to learn, bro, because that's all any of these channels try to do is teach. That's what we try to do. Try to make
That's what we
everybody
do at
better.
ours. A lot of them just clickbait like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what clickbait. We love boxing. Yeah, Tank's our favorite fighter, but it is what it is. David
That don't mean
Benavidez.
we ain't gonna jump his ass for the dumb fight we're about to get.
Oh yeah, don't you worry. We're gonna get into that. We're mad at Tank just like everybody else is mad at Tank, but I ain't gonna jump ship on the kid. I know why he's doing what he's doing. We're gonna get into it, man. But let us just do what we do, man.
It's just not worth mentioning.
Mm-hmm. Well, in my eyes, I guess maybe I need to work on my obvious, but giving you full credit.
You wear glasses like me. So I'll give it to you this time.
Yeah, but on record, I wanted to give you props and be transparent because obviously there's tools that you've shown in that fight that we're unaware of. So it kind of seemed like now you're kind of the guy that not just kind of the A side, but kind of like the boogeyman A side. Like I want the credit, I want what Fundora has, but I'm also walking into the Lions Den. I'm walking into this guy where everyone says the matchup. It doesn't matter if you're Jerron, Berger. Everyone I've talked to said you're the toughest fight for everybody. So you think by getting a decisive, maybe even a knockout win against Thurman, kind of.
Cuddy, no need to do that, bro. If you're Cuddy from the wire, I think me and you have met each other in real life. If you're actually Cuddy from the wire, the actor, me and you met each other with Coach Kenny there and Senior from the Rise podcast. Squeeze, everybody was there. We were having a JBT meet and greet. Hey, man, just please contribute to the conversation and keep typing or don't. But we appreciate you stopping through and hitting the like button. Thanks, man.
Like makes the other fighters maybe not want to fight you?
I think of as of right now, they don't want to fight us, but they want that title, they're gonna have to come through me.
Do you think you'll have a boogeyman, or having a win against Thurman puts you as like clearly the guy of the division? But
honestly, I don't care for that. I want to make these fights. We'll fight whoever for whatever, as long as they're the big fights.
Shout out to that.
Do you see yourself unifying in the division, and ultimately is that your main goal, or if politics gets in the way that
there's so much politics in this sport? I'm just looking for the bigger fights now. If these guys have the belts, why not? But whoever may come.
Tim, you already know who you are around here, Tim. I ain't mad at anything, bro. Do what you got to do.
There's been rumors of like a Spence and Charlo, right? I know that you said it, politics and things like that, but is that a fight that kind of, I know the Spence fight was kind of something that was in the works, but now if Spence and Charlo work something out, there's a winner of that.
Hey, Rich, what up with you, my dog? Salute, homie.
And you beat Thurman. Does that kind of supersede any type of unification fight if you had options to pick whoever?
I'm not the promoter, but
I'm interested. Get him out of here.
And them being
I just
PBC
went
fighters,
through
I think it'll be
guys.
very easy to make.
Get him out of here.
I also have to shout out your sister. Dominated. You guys are almost like identical when it comes to just destroying and getting people out of there, right? So
yes,
I don't want to put you guys as like the male and female version of destroying everybody. Like, what is, I guess, the slight difference between the two? Because you guys are almost identical. You get in, you're entertained, you get people out. You guys use your range really well.
Better luck next time.
Is there anything slightly different besides brother and sister?
Yeah, but I say that's the only thing. I think honestly, we're trained under the same trainer, and he trains us to get rid of these people. So well,
Rodzilla, I don't think he's on pound for pound, and I don't think they'll ever give facts, Hood Rich. I don't think they'll give him the fucking clout and just due he deserves because he's only been at 154. If he goes up to 160, I think he gives all them guys at 160 a fucking. I know, Doc. It's all good, bro. I was trying to give him a little leeway too, but I went to his page and the first thing I see is DuckTales. Some people are doing shit for certain reasons. Don't believe everything you believe on the internet, but Rodzilla, they won't give him no pound for pound clout until he moves up to 160, and because he gives everybody at 160 super problems too. It's not just how tall he is; it's the way he fights. He's a fucking demon. He's coming to do damage. Anybody that's got the fucking mean streak and the way this kid fights in him gives all these fighters nowadays, especially with that length and reach and everything he's got, gives everybody problems. I love Sebastian Fundora. Everybody doesn't like him the same because they don't like the way it looks when he's in the ring. But me, I understand and appreciate what this young man is doing. They won't give him that clout until he gets up to 60, though. And I get it, but then again, I don't.
It's Gabriela Fundora or Sebastian Fundora, you're going to see an exciting night of boxing.
Awesome. And right before I let you go, my final two questions. It's going to be a great card. Oshaki Foster and Stephen Fulton is going to be fighting. I know you'll be watching, but getting ready for your fight just a little bit. But are you going to be watching that fight? And is there something that you're expecting between those two guys?
I'm going to be focused on my fight, but I am favoring Fulton for this fight. He's been looking good. He's always been a great fighter.
Awesome.
I am too.
And my last one is, I was talking to Ken. I beat Terrence Crawford in Tekken. I know you play Tekken, right? Have you played a little bit? Is there a possibility?
Yeah, we don't care about Tekken, dog. We're gonna go right to this Keith Thurman shit. I forget. Is this Keith Idek? I think that's who that is. I'm not sure who that is, but we're gonna let him introduce this next one. This is Keith Thurman talking his shit. Keith Thurman's an entertainer. He's the way every boxer should be with that mouthpiece, and the way he fights in the ring, he backs that talk up. People can call him a goofy. People can call him what they want. Fucking Keith Thurman is exactly what the game needs right now, a young Keith Thurman. So if you're a young and up-and-coming fighter, man, fucking take some notes from Keith Thurman. Let's see what he had to say. We're liking, sharing, subscribing, YouTube, educational purposes only, all that good
Jeff
noise.
Zimmerman.
Jeff Zimmerman, that's his name. You got anything on that, OG?
Not really. I'm just listening.
All right, let's get it.
One and only, the most interesting man in boxing, Keith one-time Thurman. How you doing, champ?
Doing good, man. Behind on my schedule. So I got to pump out the steady state while I knock out some interviews and get people excited for this matchup coming October 25th.
Yeah, man. Listen, we spoke back when you were in Australia. I might have been one of the few U.S. media guys to maybe get a hold of you back then before your Brock Jarvis fight. You took care of business then, and now you're fighting for a world title. Talk about that.
I mean, this is where champions belong, baby. At 36 years old, I'm
36.
What am I going to do? Taking the easy route. I was hoping to actually get the zoo fight this summer. That was the whole reason why we went to Australia. Besides the fact that it was the first fight offer that I got that paid dollars after my injury, my bicep tear in 2024. So, with no proposals on U.S. soil, what am I to do? I'm a yes man. I take the fights that are presented to me. I was presented with Brock Jarvis. I was happy to go over there. This is not the sport of boxing. This is the world of boxing. And so it's amazing, man. The child in me, the little boy in me who first laced up his gloves at 7 years old was happy to go overseas and to showcase my skills and talent and to be in front of those Aussie fans. And I was hoping to build up a great fight with Tim Tszyu that summer. I agreed to fight him in Australia, but his management team opted this summer to take the rematch clause policy against Fundora. Maybe they didn't like the power that they saw on display over there in Aussie land. So they thought they were going to have an easier fight. And clearly it was not. And so with Zoo out of the picture, you know, Thurman's a...
All right. Keith.
What up?
Love you to death, Keith. Gold State Highway. Thurman only losses to Pac-Man, no doubt, bro. Salute to you, Golden State Highway. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate you. Dean, what up with you, homie? Salute. I can't watch no more of this interview. Guys, if you go check Fight Hype, I wouldn't even have let Keith fucking bounce up and down fucking talking like that. Never, no way. I don't know what the fuck they were doing, but they did it.
But look, I've always liked Keith, man. Keith comes to fight, he really does. But I ain't gonna lie, he did not look that great against Barrios, bro.
No, he didn't. He didn't, but he did.
He
beat
old
Barrios.
that fight. Now he has looked better, but he looks his age.
Well, in the last fight against Jarvis, he didn't look too much of his age. Now, I wanted to just touch on this a little bit, and then we're going to get to the MVP prospects card, and then we're going to get into the Tank Shakur shit and Tank retiring. But I got to let Rolly respond to Manny and Ryan Garcia.
Thomas
Ready to come back. He been doing some soul searching. What up with you, Thomas Hill? Salute. Salute to y'all guys, man. Thanks for stopping through. Let's hear what the fuck Rolly talking about with this Pacquiao shit and Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia been active on the internet, dropped a quick pad video, but kind of hard to let off them blazing fast combos when somebody like Rolly Romero chopping down at your ass with them yants.
I've gained some respect for Rolly, bro. I used to make a lot of fun of Rolly, but Rolly is looking better. I didn't think that would be possible, but his last couple fights, bro, he's looking better.
You're a real boxing fan, OG, and only real boxing fans notice shit like that.
He man, against Ryan, dude, he literally was outboxing Ryan.
Ishmael doing his job. Ishmael Salas, one of the best and one of the only old school boxing trainers we have left in this game.
Dude, the old Rolly would have went in there swinging wild like a crazy fucking man. Rolly was plotting, dude.
Yep, bro. Now we got Rolly Romero in there thinking and setting up them power shots. He's not just going out there throwing a fucking hard straight right or a hard fucking left hook. The kid's got all the punches. He's got fucking everything a boxer needs to succeed in this game. He just needed the proper coach. And now he's got that. And everybody in boxing wants to clown Rolly and fucking do all that. Well, guess what? Show me you can beat fucking Rolly. Listen, you know how we feel about power over here, bro. That shit's the great.
You get past them fucking nasty freaking cinder blocks he's throwing.
Yeah, bro. When somebody like Tank Davis looks square into the camera and says, bro, I don't know what that was. It felt like rocks in his fucking gloves. It says something completely different. You could be getting outboxed for 9 straight rounds, hit somebody with one of those rocks, and it's over with.
Yep.
Let's hear what Rolly had to say to Pac-Man and Ryan Garcia. Rolly been soul searching, but I remember when I watched the interview with Rolly earlier. He been on a savage path to find God. He's been soul searching, bro. But it kind of scares me because I know what I did. I found ayahuasca. I did all sorts of crazy shit when I was soul searching. These fighters, the last thing they should do is ayahuasca. Tio done ayahuasca. He's done so. Deontay Wilder done ayahuasca. He's done so. Mike Tyson been smoking toads. And if you know anything about the motherfucking toad, you know it's over with. Your ego, everything, anything that you thought was fucking a problem before just isn't a problem anymore. You fucking know why you're here. So I hope Rolly didn't find no fucking ayahuasca, but if he did, shit, he did something though. He found what he was looking for, and now he's ready to fight. Let's hear what the fuck he's talking about, because I didn't watch this one. I only watched the one before this, but let's see.
Here with my man Rolly. Y'all know him. He's been going through some things. Feeling better now, I think. I think I heard you say you were happy yesterday. Is that right?
I've been happy.
I've been going through
That's
some
what's up.
things.
Jesus loves me.
Jesus loves us all, though, doesn't he?
Yeah. No, it's I've been yeah, it's just I've been doing some stuff that's been like it has been super heavy on me.
All right, speak up, young man.
But
I don't know how long we're watching this one
I'm
either.
happy now.
All right,
Feel so much
let's hear what the
better
fuck you
and
talking about to Pacquiao.
I'm ready to come back to the ring.
You know, that's great to hear. I know your fans are gonna love to hear that. It was nice to see.
Here's something boxing doesn't want to hear. Fucking Rolando Romero is probably the second biggest star when we're talking about superstars in fucking boxing. This fucking kid gets more views than all of them.
It's crazy.
All of them, OG. I'm making short with Rolly in it. That shit get 20,000 views. No doubt about it. No fucking problem. You know why?
Dude,
Because he
just
got a little bit of
imagine.
personality. And he
Imagine Rolly keeps getting better, right? Rolly then becomes one of the biggest problems.
You think Floyd Mayweather built the next Ricardo Mayorga for no fucking reason? Floyd Mayweather brought this kid into boxing for a fucking reason. He seen something when nobody else seen it because he was knocking kids' fucking headgear off and sparring in his gym.
Right.
Oh, this kid continues to learn how to box, like you said, OG. Fucking, he can be a real fucking problem. And people want to talk
major problem
because they don't like him. I don't know what it is, bro, about Rolly, but
well,
he gets
no,
more
you know
views.
what it is, bro. Rolly used to talk really fucking dumb, you know,
Nah,
and then with that little
'cause he
voice
just-
he's got, he sounds so fucking retarded.
Nah, because he's a tank op.
Right, but when you put him in the ring, dude, I used to say if the dude just had some damn skills, because he just swung like it was fucking like he was swatting flies and shit.
Yeah.
Now Rolly actually looks like a boxer. It
Yep,
could be scary, dude.
Outbox the guy who fucking smashed on Devin. Dank, what up with you, homie? Salute, Dank. Father, what up, bro? Yeah, he got some skills, bro. Rolly looking way better than he did before, bro. Way better. Dude, let's be honest. And when everybody says, oh, they were beating Tank on the cards, he's like one of the only fucking guys I think that was close to it. The only reason it wasn't is because Tank fucking won 2 of the last 3 rounds on the last judge's scorecard is why Rolly was down by 1 point when he actually got knocked out. But he was giving Tank everything he was looking for, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Because of those fucking punches. No fighter in this game wants to be punched by somebody who can knock you out. So when they get in there with a guy that can knock them out, unless they're another top guy, they get shown the fucking ropes real quick. They fucking get in that defensive. Shakur Stevenson got in there with a puncher. What'd he do? Put on his worst fucking performance ever.
Dude,
Got
I
out there
remember
and
going
kept the
back
fucking distance.
I remember going back and looking at some of Rolly's previous fights before the Tank fight because I didn't know who the fuck he was, and I was like, "Damn, the kid can swat." You know, I said, "But he got no skills."
No fucking skills. Did I just stop hearing that? Oh no, I didn't. Oh, I didn't. My bad. My bad. He got skills now. He boxing now.
Yeah,
Israel Salas showing him the ropes now. Guys, Rolly's a real problem. At 47, who the fuck's at 47? Brian Norman's the #1 welterweight in the world. Devin Haney's an underdog going in to fight him. Rolly Romero's the WBA fucking champion. He is primed, set, and ready to fucking become unified or do something like knock Pacquiao the fuck out. Barrios didn't do it. Barrios was holding punches to himself, holding back, scared to beat on one of his childhood idols, just like Jake Paul let one of his childhood idols off the fucking hook and Mike Tyson. These dudes get in there with these older men. Bro, Rolly's about to go on a run. This is PBC's wild card. They got it. They got one of them books. They ain't calling the spades game. Rolly gonna come through like a 2 of fucking hearts in that bitch. Watch.
Dude, give Rolly a couple more fights and then put him and Brian Norman together. You want to see a fight? That'd be
shit,
two,
bro.
monsters
Rolly and
punching
Brian
dudes.
Norman is must-see TV. There is no better fight at 147 to casual viewers, real fucking hardcore viewers. Who's a better fight than Rolly and Norman?
Oh, it'll be a slugfest, dude.
Who's better than Rolly and Norman? Pure entertainment value.
Somebody's going to sleep, and you know it.
Yep, and then Ryan just sitting there in the cut for the winner of that one, but it's probably going to be Rolly and Manny because Manny want to grab that belt, but Ryan says he got a fight date. So this is I would think it's Rolly and Pac, right? Unless Rolly takes the high road and gives Ryan his rematch, and that's a possibility too, no doubt. But I would think a Manny Pacquiao fight holds precedence because he's already signed to PBC. Him and Rolly going at it's a big money fight for PBC, bro. It's a good fucking fight. That's what we're gonna get. And then the winner of Norman Haney is going to go after the winner of uh Manny and Rolly, and we got a fucking great unification right there. Pacquiao will fry Rolly. Dank,
Dang,
you're
what up?
sadly mistaken. Dank, Rolly gonna sit in there and wait for fucking Manny's old ass to try to come in here with one of them swimming combinations and knock his fucking head into the second row.
Yep.
Like real
Manny's
talk.
too slow, bro. He likes to leap in.
G-Web,
As
what up
soon as
with
he
you,
does,
bro?
he's history.
G-Web, salute to you, man. Bro, he not gonna retire. Who, Tank? I don't think so neither, but we'll get into that, bro. We're going over this shit. He say it all the time. Yeah, no worries, bro. We're gonna go over that shortly. We gotta let my dog Rolly talk. We're talking about Rolly fighting Manny Pacquiao right now. I think Rolly knocks Manny Pacquiao shit to the upper deck. Somebody gets a real fight souvenir at that joint.
I think it stops Manny's comeback altogether.
Right dead in its motherfucking tracks. Rolly the god.
He will
Fucking
derail
all right.
that hype train.
Yep. So imagine Rolly stops Pacquiao after Pacquiao just gets robbed in the Barrios fight. What does that do for and then they got Barrios still in the cut. I think Barrios and Pacquiao probably gonna run it back. I don't know, man. There's so many possibilities. How can't you be excited for it? Welterweight is a division they say is dead, but if you think about the entertainment value of the fights they got cooking right now, welterweight's heating up. Devin Haney there, dank guy. Devin Haney there.
Bro, the thing is with Barrios and freaking Pacquiao, you can't tell me that was the Barrios I've been watching in every other fight. Barrios
No,
took
bro.
it easy on Pac-Man.
He fucking I almost thought he was trying to take the bribe because Floyd ain't coming
Yeah.
back for the WBA. He would have came back for the BC.
Dude, I'm watching him and he's barely throwing any punches. That ain't Barrios.
What if Floyd and Barrios fucking if I'm Floyd, I think I could outbox Barrios after watching him with Pacquiao. Right? If you're Floyd, the apex
well, Floyd, yeah, of course. Even at his age, bro, he's still a good
yes,
pop.
bro. And the welterweight division is so fucking weak right now. If I'm Floyd, I'm sitting there foaming at the mouth. Let one of these little motherfuckers become undisputed. I'm coming and picking them off, and then Floyd beats them in a real fight, becomes undisputed. What the only shit that Floyd haters have to hold above his head is you were never undisputed. Floyd come out and snipe one of these little boys. Yeah, 147 is the weakest it's been in history. So, dank, Boxy is Jaguar. Salute, bro. Floyd would stop Barrios. Salute to my dog, Boxy is. Boxy is Jaguar got a YouTube channel too, guys. Go subscribe to him. He be dropping dope shorts. My man got a fucking quick little viral joint too. Salute to Boxius, man. That's my dog right there.
Boxes love.
Floyd is fucking foaming at the mouth, bro. I would be. I like Floyd and Tyson. They announced that shit. Now I just seen an interview with Floyd where he's like, "Oh, we'll see, 2026, we'll see." You know, Floyd being fucking Floyd, narcissist Floyd. Gotta like his chances against Barrios. Gotta like his chances against Manny. But Manny is the fight that really would Floyd Manny rematch. That shit was cooking. You can't tell me Barrios didn't take the money for that. You can't tell me Barrios didn't take a little fucking something on the back end. Let this dude do it, and then the fucking judges fucked it up. That's what I think, bro. But I'll dive into a conspiracy theory a time or two. But let's let Rolly talk, because if we keep talking, bro, see, shit, a week 147 division got me fucking pretty excited up here, bro. I'm not mad at it. Devin Haney there, if he can get past Norman, which we both think he can't. Shit's eating up though. Devin Haney in prime real estate right now. Let's see.
Day, obviously, we're here in Miami. We went and checked out the Jake Paul Gervonta Davis press conference. You're smiling and laughing. What do you think?
Lara will knock Floyd out right now. I don't know though, Dank. That's a good fucking fight, bro. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to go back and watch now. Dank, next time I see you in the chat, I'll have an answer for you, a better answer for you. That's a good one, bro.
Think of that. What do you think of the press conference?
I was with Aiden Ross, so it was funny. It was funny watching him on stream.
Yeah. Did you know he was going to be there?
No, I didn't. He was just there.
Lara's too big for him, probably.
Anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're going to do some stream.
Oh, shit.
Way too long. Oh, Floyd got crazy long reach.
Well, what do you think of that? I mean, Aiden shows up. He makes a $2 million bet with Tank and Jake.
Yeah. Interesting bet.
Yeah, Rolly did ayahuasca.
Was the press conference weird? I mean, has this whole event been kind of weird? I mean, I know the face-off was crazy. Like,
I didn't see the first press conference, but
Dude, Rolly's been chill now for a while.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just fucking around. You know,
it was fun. I don't know. They're funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Jake Paul posted that.
it's something about a fighter when he gets calm and starts to realize what life's all about and what the fuck we're doing here. And when he completely understands and gets calm, that's why I'm not mad at Tank retiring too much, bro. Go get that fucking help. And this is what us traumatized children fucking, we think that counseling will take the fucking fire inside of us. It'll take it out of us, but it doesn't. It just makes that fire fucking way more intense and way more controllable. We're going to talk about it.
The one where they're kissing.
Like, bro, AI is wild.
Bro, you gotta have balls to post that about yourself. Like, dude.
AI is wild.
AI is wild.
AI is super wild.
Crazy. That's
I
crazy.
fucking hate it.
Was that so you didn't see the first face-off in New York? Was that the first time you saw them face off, Jake and Tank?
I saw the first one. I just saw the picture of the first one.
Okay. That size is crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, size isn't everything.
Oh, my bad.
So, I mean, like I said, Tank's a very intelligent person. So
Come on, Rolly, you got to
After
speak
seeing
up.
them up close, does that change your opinion about the fight at all? Or
but I haven't given no opinion.
I forgot Rolly was first class fan the fuck out at the Jake and Tank second press conference. He was front row in that bitch. I was on here live reacting to it. Shout out to everybody that came in there and hit the like button. If you're catching this on the replay, smash the like button. If you're in here and you're a real G, we got goals, super chats there. Fucking show some support, man. The fucking Cash App works. The PayPal works. Fucking show some love for the fucking work, man. And if all else fails, smash the like button or share this joint. Salute to y'all.
no?
I really haven't. It's just
Damn, I'm high as shit.
I think, like I said, it just depends. Like, what is Tank going to do if Jake Paul grabs him, and then also continue.
David, we're gonna drop the link in a few. We got to get through another topic or two.
There's so many different things that can happen.
We try to give a little entertainment value. We talk our shit. We're not just, you know what I mean, not just open panel over here. I try to fucking give a little entertainment value, get a little angry, do our fucking spiel, and then we drop the link. It'll be dropped shortly though, big dog.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that later. There's still a lot of time between now and then when they actually do fight. But let me ask you real quick. I know we don't really have a lot of details or anything like that, but I have to ask you because your name has been buzzing with two other names. Obviously, Ryan Garcia. We hear rumors about a possible rematch, and then we hear Manny Pacquiao.
No way, irony.
Wanting to fight here in December, and the guy he's wanting is you. So, are those two fights that interest you? Or do they not interest you?
Of course,
Does
they
it
both
matter?
interest me. You know, they both interest me. You know.
Does one interest you more than the other, or are they both kind of equal?
I mean, they're both kind of equal right now. Just, I don't know what's gonna go on between those two and all that, but you know, Ryan obviously wants his get back, and who wants to say no to a Pacquiao opportunity?
That's true. That's true.
So, I mean,
that's true.
Take the Manny opportunity.
You know, it's just like I said. I mean, who would ever thought that Hall of Fame legend would be asking for a fight with me.
Whoever fucking thought.
And then Ryan over there begging for a fight with me for like the third time, right? But
let's be honest about the shit, bro. They were painting him out. They fucking just counted him out. Ryan, they were on to the Devin Ryan rematch November 22nd in fucking Riyadh. Nah. Let's get it, Rolly. We're going to give you all the fucking shine over here. Salute to Rolly.
Rolly derailed that train.
Fucking right, OG.
Those are both those are massive events, both of them. And I would love both of them.
So who you pick?
I would love both of them at the same time.
No doubt. 2 paydays on the same day.
No, I'm not trying to. Yeah. But no, I would love both those fights.
Yeah.
So whichever one makes sense. But I would.
All right, so they're still drawing up the play over there at PBC. I'm gonna start this Jake shit. Oh no, we gotta do that MVP card.
I mean, is that kind of like the hit list, or are there other fights that interest you as well? Because I kind of feel like you're in the driver's seat when it comes to these decisions. I mean, I know, obviously, Pacquiao's a Hall of Famer, and Ryan Garcia, he's I guess, is he Saudi backed? Maybe, I guess you could say that, Turkey backed. But I kind of feel like it's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah. I just I don't know what I want to do yet.
You gotta pray on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to just jump in.
All right, motherfucker, what you doing, dog?
Because I'm not looking at it even from. I'm looking at.
I'm getting mad about the shit.
Perspective,
What?
No, I'm looking. Tell us who you're fighting. I'm looking through these shorts or through these links right now.
Like legacy.
Oh, that's fucking Jake Paul's fights fake.
I mean, at the end of it, bro, I belt 3 divisions, bro. I'm gonna be in the Hall of Fame regardless. I've had, on top of that, they're gonna have me down in the Hall of Fame, regardless of anything that they say. I'm gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
There's actually a couple fights I'd like to see Rolly in.
I mean, like I said, a Manny Pacquiao fight.
Yeah, me too.
Ain't no
The rematch with Ryan, a Devin fight, Pacquiao.
Which one do you think is the more
Ryan Norman?
For lack of a
Karen.
better term, the more
Karen
spiritual fight? Because
that'd be a great
all 3 of you
fucking fight.
guys are really
You want to say fuck the MVP card and get right into this Jake Paul dad shit
himself. So
yeah,
you and Ryan.
Yeah, we're getting to it.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's let him. I mean,
there's a lot more conflict in that one.
Because I can't stay live too long, but we're gonna stay live for a few. Because I gotta go to my son's college. It's his homecoming and shit. I can't wait, bro. I'm so excited.
That's something I'm never.
That's what my life's really about.
That's something that's never.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow. It sucks.
Yeah, I know, bro.
So, what can I possibly say to him?
What can you say to any of these guys?
Rolly wants to get a motherfucking payday and have an event.
A lot of these guys lately.
Yeah, because they deserve it. But no, but for like, what am I?
They deserve it.
The most beautiful thing that me and Manny could do is honestly spread the gospel together. So there's that. But as far as
He's fighting Manny, bro. He's fighting fucking Manny.
Trying to figure out which one would be better. I don't.
Manny, bro.
I mean, obviously, one of the dudes I already beat.
You beat Ryan easy too. It wasn't even close.
Well, Manny, I'm gonna bet on me. Manny's an all-time great, though. So, like I said, there's a few different.
Dude, that hook right off the bat took all the courage out of Ryan.
Would you
fucking wind out of the sails? Done for.
Dude, you could look at his face when he got hit. The look on his face was priceless. Like, holy crap, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, bro. Karen Chukagian is bad news for everyone except Norman, in my opinion. Nah, he's bad news for Norman too, bro. He's shifty. He got footwork. He's fucking crafty. Old veteran. Fights in the pocket. Foot turns like the real boxing shit, bro. Karen is a fucking tough outing for every single one of these dudes. Shout out to Rolly. He's probably fighting Manny, but I'm gonna let this play for like another 15, 20 seconds, bro, and then we're gonna get to it. Karen is a tough fight for any one of these guys, though.
I might actually do that. I would actually like that.
I just hate how soft he's talking in this fucking video.
That'd be wild to see. Two
Makes me
fighters
want to
teaming up
fucking
studying
spar with him.
the day before they fight.
I want to punch him in his fucking little head.
Yeah, I think that'd be really big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting Manny. Shout out to fucking Rolando Romero for overcoming all fake hardcore boxing fucking fans' analysis and everything they got to fucking say about this shit. Shout out my dog Rolly. He's coming to punch a hole in one of your favorite fighters' fucking heads pretty soon. Rolly, I want you to take Manny. I'm sure the OG would like nothing but the same. Let's talk about this fucking clown right here. Guys, everybody in here, ProBox got a card. Tomorrow, Najee Lopez is fighting. It's hold up. Najee Lopez versus Henderson and Garcia versus Morano. Go love and support boxing. MVP's got a card. We're running it. We took too long. Fucking MVP Prospects 15. Go check out their card tomorrow. Jake Paul quietly fucking taking this game over. Okay? His fucking MVP Prospects cards, he's got so many young demons signed to him. Watch out for Jake Paul's MVP to start taking over boxing. You guys think that this shit's it's everything is a fucking calculated plan that you see play out in boxing. You think Jake Paul's fighting Tank Davis right now by accident? You think that this shit just came out? Oh, hey, fucking Tank, you want to fight? No, you called me out. This shit been in the works for fucking years. Mega fights don't just roll down the fucking hill and hey, we happen to fight, so now it's a mega. It don't go like that. Every single fighter in the fucking game right now would pay to be in Gervonta Tank Davis's position. Every last fucking one of them. Retired legends. Fucking just retired legends. Old guys that need to fucking retire. Everybody in this fucking game wants a piece of Jake Paul. Every one of them. There's not a guy that you can fucking point to that's above middleweight that doesn't want to fight Jake Paul. You can ask every fucking single one of them what they would do. And all the guys below that just dream to be fucking heavier or be in a position to fucking one day get that fight. If you knew better, you would do better. Jake Paul and MVP's taking over boxing. Him and Turkey going head to head. Jake and fucking doing business with PBC. Everybody loves Al Heyman. So just know that MVP is quietly fucking making a rise to the top, a run to the top. In women's boxing, you can't even say women's boxing without putting MVP. Alicia Bumgardner on that fucking Tank Jake Paul card. Co-main event. Shout out to Jake. AB, the real face of boxing. If y'all knew better, you would do better. Shout out to Fight Hype. And fuck Jake Paul's dad. Let's see what the fuck he had to talk about. First of all, what kind of a man thinks he raised a fucking man? I don't care how much money you make. Money can't make the simp go away. You can't buy yourself out of Simpville. You can't do it. Okay? I don't give a fuck how successful his sons are. He raised two fucking goofies that want to pick on smaller men. So much so Dana White has went into interviews and say, you guys need to fucking fight somebody your own size. I made videos on it. Check out this channel's content. We're working hard over here. This motherfucker's a racist, though. Not all white people are the same. Not all white people fucking do what this guy does. Go ahead, OG. Did you see this? This is Jake Paul's dad. Did you see his sign that he held up first?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, pay attention here. I'm going to rewind it. This is Jake Paul's father. This is the man who raised the guy who wants to be 200 and some odd pounds fighting a fucking 135-pound man. And this guy wants to come out here and fucking talk crazy about it? This shit is crazy, bro. Guys, if you're listening, we're about to get into this Tank Davis shit, so let's get it.
Oh my God. Did you guys watch that press conference with Jake and Tank? Tank and his team must all be completely brain dead. And if he were the face of boxing,
Zach B, don't fucking say that too loud, because you might hurt some feelings, my boy.
it would fucking end. Everybody in the boxing world should be thanking Jake. He's putting asses in seats. He's blowing up women's boxing like it's never been done before. And Tank, trying to have a conversation with him, it's worse than talking to a third grader. And then his team didn't even know what the fuck they talking about. They're like, oh, well, how about we want to do 8 or 10 ounce gloves and blah, blah. And Jake's like, that was your guys' team. And his manager, whoever the fuck the retard was like, well, I didn't know about it. Well, what the fuck do you guys do? You know, like, just the boxing community should be thanking the fact that there's somebody with some brains representing the future of boxing. Thank you, Jake. Tank, you're a fucking retard. GP's out.
Listen to me, bro. A fucking piece of shit fucking dad like you are. You raised your son with zero morals, zero fucking principles. I don't know for the life of me why the fuck this fight has been made, but like my dog Zach B said, there's nobody here to fucking grab that torch in American boxing from American speaking boxers, not Canelo. We need somebody to take this shit over. Shakur Stevenson, nobody wants to be at his fucking fights. His own fans are falling asleep at the fucking joints. Devin Haney coming off the Ryan Garcia shit. Ryan Garcia losing to fucking Rolando Romero. Who else is there to pass this shit to? Jake Paul, like his fucking punk ass dad just said, oh, women's boxing. I'll give Jake that. But this fucking fight is a fucking dog turd. I can't stand it. I don't even really want to talk about it. But now that we're past the fucking sticker shock, we're here now. This is what we're going to talk about. This is what people want to fucking talk about clearly. You seen the dudes came in here, Cuddy, fucking his mom, whoever came in here typing about Tank. They didn't even care to listen to what we were talking to. They just came in here typing about Tank. Who else would they type about? Jake Paul's dad's a fucking jackass. And I don't know if you've seen this, OG, about the gloves.
Yeah, I heard something about them going back and forth about the size of the gloves.
Did you watch the press conference?
Some of it.
Yeah, Coach Calvin came.
I was watching when Knockout was going through it.
Yeah. Well, I've reacted to it live too, but like I can't believe Tank doesn't inform Coach Calvin before he goes up there and says something like this. Like the only valid thing that fucking douchebag's dad said, fucking racist piece of shit, fucking about the gloves, bro. And they did look bad. It looked bad, Tank. This is where the Tank criticism starts, fucking Tank haters. So if you guys pulled up to hear a Tank fan criticize Tank and see what the fuck we were going to do, here's where it starts. I don't know for the life of me how the fuck Tank Davis treats a man who raised him. But this man, to me, is an idol. He's somebody I look up to about how a fucking real man should be. I got nothing but love and respect for Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. The shit they do for them young kids coming off the streets in Baltimore that otherwise wouldn't have anything to look forward to but a fucking bullet with their name on it. This fucking guy does God's work as far as I'm concerned. I don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about what I'm saying about this man. That shit don't matter to me. A man like Coach Calvin deserves to have his fucking flowers while he's here. And how dare Tank Davis have this man in the fucking dark? Of all men. Of all fucking men. This is how I know Tank is a traumatized fucking kid and he doesn't know who loves him and who fucking... Listen, bro. What that young man needs to do right now is go to fucking counseling. He needs to be fucking intense fucking counseling, bro. The shit I have been seeing in the past couple of days with this kid, I know about being a traumatized kid. I probably come from fucking less than he does. What I can fucking see with my eyes is that kid fucking needs to go get some help right now, because there's no fucking reason on God's green planet Earth is Coach Calvin doesn't know whose gloves this is. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna let you. We're gonna react to this shit because fuck what Jake Paul's dad's talking about. What I really wanted to roll this segment into is how does people think Jake Paul, matter of fact, that's what we'll do. I'm not even gonna play this. How dare you, Tank? We're gonna have a talk about Jake Paul's fights. Okay, guys? Why? Let me ask the chat, if everybody's still in here and you guys are listening, watching, waiting for something to say. Do you guys think Jake Paul's fights are fixed? Everybody in the chat, Tank fan, no Tank fan, I don't give a fuck. If you like him, don't. I'm asking y'all about Jake Paul. The position this dude is in is not by accident.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the Mike Tyson fight, that was absolutely fixed.
I don't think it was fixed. I think it was what you've seen is a young man like we seen in the Barrios Pacquiao fight. That's what we seen. I'm gonna fucking pull up the highlights from it too. This is how prepared I was to fucking prove to everybody that this shit ain't no fucking circus dance. This ain't no fucking scripted play where Tank and Jake are gonna go in there and fucking throw a couple punches at each other. They're betting millions of dollars on knockouts. I've seen Mike Perry's face broken in. I seen Tyron Woodley go the fuck to sleep. I seen Ben Askren go the fuck to sleep. I seen Nate Robinson get knocked the fuck around the ring like a little rag doll. Okay, and Nate Robinson's bigger than Tank Davis. They don't fucking compare in fucking skills at all. Tank Davis is one of the best boxers and fighters on planet fucking Earth. I don't care how anybody feels about him. That's one thing that what's understood don't need to be fucking explained. That kid can fight his fucking ass off. It's not the same. But one thing I'm not going to go for no more, people trolling in my fucking comments. I'm timed out on Twitter for the next 7 fucking days because people can't take reality. That's what it is. They don't want to give this fight any, say it's real and it's a possible fucking problem for Tank because, number one, we got a 135-pound lightweight fighting a fucking heavyweight. The size difference alone makes it a valid fucking fight. If it is a fight, if it's a real fucking dance, if they go in there trying to fight, I'm of the opinion Jake Paul ain't faking not a fucking thing of this. He held back on Mike Tyson, got him a bit. They're suing people over saying his fights are fake. They're fucking handing out real life fucking lawsuits over saying Jake Paul's fights are fake. People like Big Dog Willie want to troll and say it's WrestleMania. That's because if it's not WrestleMania, now you got to give this fight credence. That's what it is. I'm going to pull up some motherfucking highlights. Do you tell me what you think, OG? Chat.
I've seen a lot of them. I don't remember the Tyron Woodley fight, but I saw that one. I saw the Anderson Silva fight.
Funny you say Anderson Silva, because I got that fight queued up.
I think that was real. I think
Right?
Anderson, Anderson's getting old, bro. When he boxed Jake Paul, he had
50.
lost a lot of fucking speed because he used to have the
50.
fastest hands I've ever seen, even for MMA.
OG, and listen, I watched that fight too, and I was trying to reason with myself the same way you are right now, because it's hard to watch Jake Paul beat somebody that is fucking very capable of boxing, very fucking capable of beating this kid's ass if he was 10 years younger, right?
Right.
If Silva's 40, even 40 years old, because he's 50 years old in this fight, I'm going to pull this fucking fight up and I'm going to show fucking people. Listen, if I got to edit this out and post when they flag me for it, I'm going to do that. But this is off a site. Hopefully I can get away with it. YouTube, this is for educational purposes only. We're reacting to a fight. I'm trying to show people that this is realer than you think it is. You don't think Anderson Silva? Chat, I need you guys to tell me if you think Jake Paul's fights are fixed or not. The Chavez fight was weird. It was weird, but irony. You know what was weird about it is that people didn't watch Chavez' last 5 fights. To what it tells me. Because Chavez in his last 5 professional bouts that were sanctioned by the WBC, whoever the fuck was sanctioning them, Chavez didn't throw punches in those fights to the very ends of the rounds and the very end of the fight. He literally braced up the same way he did against Jake Paul. And here's another fun fact about Jake Paul. He's got cinder blocks in those fucking gloves of his. Okay? He's got a real fucking punch on him. So when you're Chavez Jr. and you feel one of them fucking punches in round 1, you say to yourself, what the fuck? This kid was a Nickelodeoner 5 years ago. What? What the fuck was that? Then you feel another one of them. Wait a minute. This fucking kid's for real. You gotta brace up for fucking 8 rounds and then start avalanching on him in the 9th and fucking thinking you're gonna stop him because Jake Paul is so gassed out in the middle of that fight. This is the only reason I think Tank Davis got a chance against Jake Paul. We're gonna get real now. This is gonna get real to you guys. If Jake Paul didn't gas out so bad in the fucking middle of his fights, he'd stretch Tank the fuck out. I've watched Jake Paul. I've watched every single one of his fights multiple times. And now, since we've been told about this fuck-ass fight, I really dived in. Tank Davis got a lot to fucking worry about. Boxing fans ain't giving this fight no fucking credence because of who's in the fight and what the fuck the weight disparity is. But guess what? I don't see that. I see fucking, they know that this is about to be a real fight. Tank up on stage searching for it to be a fucking scripted fight. Because it's dangerous as a motherfucker. This is the shit your favorite fucking YouTuber won't tell you. But I will, because I ain't worried about no fucking clicks and views. I don't give a fuck about none of it. I don't care if you never come back to this podcast again, but I'm going to work like I care. But they ain't going to tell you what's real. This is one of the fucking most dangerous fights Tank has ever had. If it's real, of course. All of what I'm saying, it goes upon this. If it's real. I don't know, just like you guys don't know. That's why I'm pulling up tape, trying to fucking make sense of this fuck shit. Because I can't believe this little motherfucker put us through this. I cannot believe it. Not even a little iota. We're going to go over this fucking fight, and then I'm going to pull up the Twitter war between fucking Shakur and Tank, and shit's about to get real around here. Your favorite fucking YouTuber won't tell you what I just did because they're scared of the viewership drop. They're scared of what people will think of their... I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you what the fuck is really real. You understand me? This fucking kid, it doesn't take none of this for joke. He's not out here playing, I fucking promise. He's out here trying to make a name off of Tank Davis. And that's what your favorite fucking, all of these people out here are scared to death if this fight's real. Why you think Big Dog Willie paid to fucking drop super chats and fucking spread all this bullshit? Because if this shit is real, it's dangerous. And then you got to add credence and validation to it.
I'll be right back. Go and make drink.
Tape, of course, the number that really pops out.
What's up with you, Rick Timms? Salutations, bro. Thanks for stopping through, homie. We're going over this Jake Paul shit, and we're going to see if this is fucking real. We're going to make sense of it all. Because
Rick, what up?
It makes no motherfucking sense to me. This is crazy fucking work.
Anderson Silva, 22 years, the senior.
They ain't gonna be real like this. They're gonna fucking immediately dismiss the fight and say it's fucking bogus. We're gonna really go over it. Let's see if Jake's playing in this fight. Let's see if he's out there dancing with Anderson Silva. That ain't play. Did you see that? Listen to me. I don't know about much. But I know when a man means something when he's throwing a fucking punch. I promise you that. You see this little blonde-haired, blue-eyed fucking piece of shit? All of my homies think he's racist. And hey, I'm right there with you. I'm not your fucking average white boy. That's for goddamn sure. This kid is not fucking playing around out there. I don't know who the fuck. That Tyson fight got people's brains fucking scrambled, bro. This kid is not playing. He's coming for his respect. He thinks that us hardcore boxing fans is going to give him some sort of fucking respect. It's crazy work. He's crazy as shit. Let me run that back for y'all. I don't think you got it the first time. I don't think you downloaded it the first time. I don't think you understood it the first time. Ate that. He gasses. That's what Team Tank sees. Oh, he gassed out in the middle of a fight. We're going to touch him up. And Tank's way faster. Guys, I'm just giving you guys what the worst of the worst right now. I always handle worst first. And then we'll get into the good shit. This ain't no fucking, man. People say the way Anderson Silva was breaking the clinches that it was fake. You see him tapping Jake on his side. He's telling Jake, break, motherfucker. If you knew better, you would do better. If you've ever been inside of a fucking boxing ring, you would know. But you dumbass fucking casual boxing fans don't know shit. See, do you think that punch was fake? You think that right hand he just gave Anderson Silva was fake? Here, let's get, you know what? Let me wrap this up because I don't feel like watching Jake Paul fight just as much as you guys don't feel like watching Jake Paul fight. But I got to fucking prove a point to you guys. This is when Jake's fucking gassing. He's already been gassed out. Anderson Silva started taking a hold of this. You think this is fake? I don't know where the fuck they faked that at. I don't know where they faked that at. I don't know where this fucking gets faked at. What are you guys holding on to the exhibition title? Didn't you hear Jake and Tank tell you why it was a fucking exhibition? So they can get it sanctioned. This kid's a real life troll. You understand that? Now that that scares the Tank fans. I know it does. I know it does. Better hope it's a fucking dance. Better hope it's an exhibition. Better hope it's a wrestling match. He catches Tank with one of them fucking rights, boy. This is a 220-pound man in the boxing ring. Versus a 135-pound man. That's the only thing that gives me fucking, I'm thinking that can't be fucking true. This can't be life. That ain't nothing fake about that shit, guys. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Jake Paul is a real life troll. Internet, baby. Internet motherfucking baby. You understand that? You think that was fake? Anderson Silva agreed to that? Huh, let's see. Hey, man. Oh! What happened there? They was faking. They were playing there. That's what they was doing in there. Playing around. This is a dance, man. Tank. Who says little tiny Tank's 135-pound punch is going to hurt a 200-pound man? That just took punches from Mike Perry. That just took punches from Mike Tyson. Only reason I think Tank stops Jake Paul is because he gasses in the middle of fights, bro. I hope you don't want to rip credence away from this fight. You think they're in there playing around, Tank? You think they're not going to fight for real? Shakur Stevenson thinks they're going to fight for real. Terrence Crawford says, what? If it's a real fight, Tank has zero chance. Zero chance. I get it, bro. I get it. But what I'm doing right now is proving a point to the fucking goofies that say that this is going to be some sort of fucking orchestrated dance and it's a fake fight. They're going to be in there fighting for real, dog. And I'm of the opinion you're of, Tank. You already know that. Tank's my guy. A fucking Tank is my dog, bro. Omega, what's up with you, homie? Salute. I'm just trying to prove the point. This dude ain't playing. This ain't play. They're not out there fucking dancing, bro. This is for real life, bro. What are people talking about? Why do they think Dank's going? And now it's in 10-ounce gloves, bro. They're in the same size gloves they're in right now. Be in 12. Tank should be in 8s. Hey, bro. This is real life. They're really in there fighting. What makes you think they're not going to do that? Rick Tens. Tank better not get caught flush by one of those rights. I feel you, D1 Rick. I know you heard Terrence Crawford say Tank stands 0 chance if it's a real fight. Them fucking rights, Jake's not as slow as you think he is. Jake's fucking a better boxer than you guys think he is. He's faster than you think he is. But everybody want to call this a fake fight. I'm worried about it, bro. It's a competitive fight. Just because the size differential. Yeah, Tank's way faster. Tank boxing IQ through the roof. But here's what people leave out. Jake Paul takes this shit very, 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 very fucking seriously. You think he's building women's boxing in his own promotional company because he's out here playing? People need to fucking open their eyes and root for Tank to beat this racist motherfucker because it's going to be a real fight. He's not the same kind of person I am. He nothing like me. He out here racist for real. They're even doing their little racist undertones and really trying to sell this fight. Because you know what sells in America? Sex and race. That's it. Violence a little bit. Mix some violence with some racism. You know what you got? A fucking mega fight. And that's what we're about to get live on Netflix. It's going to be a real fight too. People can say that shit till they're blue in the face. This is as real as it gets. Real as it gets. This is what won Jake the fight. That knockdown, only reason he won. Do you think Anderson Silva, what's he got? The blood capsules in his nose? That was fake blood? Huh? Huh, chat? That's fake blood? I 100%, Dank. I agree with you. I'm just, you know the point I'm proving up here, bro. That this shit is as real as it ever will get, bro. Jake and Tank is as real of a fight as we will ever see, we will ever get. I don't understand what the fuck people are talking about on this internet shit. I really don't, guys. I probably got us demonetized for this stream. Show some love. Hit the like button. Share this shit. They ain't gonna give no notifications out to my subscribers. That they know what the fuck it is. They know we're up here talking crazy, swearing, saying shit that you probably shouldn't say. Guys, I can't stress to you guys enough that this is a real fight. I promise, man. Any content creator telling you it's not, God bless them, bro. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I really don't. You back, OG?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this Twitter war between Shakur. What do you think? You think it's a real fight? Let's hear it. You want me to rewind this a little bit?
I think there's a big lawsuit coming if somebody gets hurt. That's what I think.
I don't. I think they signed contracts. They figured this shit all out behind the scenes, bro. Netflix wouldn't be involved if it was something like that, bro. I know it's just tough to believe.
My whole thing has been the size disparity, and there's a reason, bro. What's the old saying? There's weight classes for a reason.
Mm-hmm. I understand
it. I would have to see it actually. I just got no, bro.
I know it's hard to wrap your head around. It's hard to think it's real. But listen, bro.
Jake Paul, Tank gets hurt. He's gonna want to sue because of Jake's size. If
Tank
Jake
waiver.
hurt.
He signs that away though. OG, you can't.
When have we ever seen Jake get knocked out?
Never.
There you go. And there's a reason that's why look. He's had a couple of chances where he could have got knocked out by people that could knock him out, and he didn't. And that's why I got a lot of questions in my head when it comes to this fight.
Listen, bro. I understand that, Stanley Smith. It's a bet. Whatever, bro. I'm just trying to point out to the fans that this Jake Paul Tank Davis fight isn't as fake as they think. The weight disparity. Tank signs a fucking contract, and I guarantee you, in that contract that Tank Davis signed, all of those rights that he had to getting hurt in this big weight disparity went out the fucking window with one fucking signature, bro. But who knows? I could be wrong. This could be some fucking circus fight and they get out there and spar. And the big fucking stage of it is boxing. The big winner of it is boxing. The guys on the undercard. But when they announced the undercard, I wasn't too impressed. This seems like a fucking big mega fight as any.
I'm trying to look at it like this. The sport needs eyes. And this is one way of bringing eyes.
It is. Very well is.
It may not be the way I like, may not be the way I want, but it does bring eyes.
What did my dog Zach B just say? He said, bro, they're looking to pass the torch. There ain't nobody up here that can pass the torch too. Jake Paul got an entire promotional company underneath him. He got women's boxing popping. Tank on his way out anyways. Tank retiring. Let YouTube channels telling it. I don't know if he's retiring or not, but he might be taking a break. The little birdie told me that people are fucking around and shit doesn't get done like it's supposed to. They don't treat that young man like the face of boxing over there at PBC. They don't. They don't, bro. They fucking don't. They don't.
The $5 million deal is what they offered him for that fight. That is fucking disrespectful.
Right?
Flat out disrespectful.
Yeah, well, fucking $5 million guaranteed for a fucking for a rematch that we all know will do fucking nothing but numbers. It's bizarre to me, bro. It's
that don't make
super bizarre. His fucking and I'm glad I just fucking pulled this up. Listen, man, we're gonna get into the Tank Shakur Twitter war here in 2 seconds, but and part of that war, Tank says he's retiring from the game. And I'll be sick if he retires after a Jake Paul fight, but I understand why. I kind of know why he would. And we just talked briefly about it. If they're fucking around with his shit and he's got to stand on 10 toes and he got to fucking fight who he's got to fight and then bounce and fucking so much extort, I don't know, like when something of value leaves, you want it back, you're willing to pay more for it. You may not know what you got until it's fucking gone. Do you know what I'm saying, OG?
Yeah.
Like, you may not know what the fuck you got until it's gone. And if these guys ain't willing to pay this young man like they pay Canelo and like they pay any other fucking face of boxing, like, people think he's got this magic wand, he can make any fight he wants. People are out here literally going at him personal, making everything about fucking something it's not. Like, this kid is in a tough fucking spot. I gotta play this because Coach Kenny says something in here that this is back when they were I'm gonna let it play because sometimes you just got to stand on business, bro. Hold up, it's just a little part of it. I mean.
Second fight that he wants big is Shakur for the knockout, to cement it, everybody up and say, listen, this fight wasn't close. Lamar wasn't on my level. Do you think he'll want to make that type of statement, or he'll just box and do what he does?
I don't know. I have to wait and see. Have to wait and see.
Oh, definitely. And just in the other news, Turkey Al-Sheikh has a lot of money. He's putting all these fights together. He's doing the Canelo Crawford fight. Another fight that he said he wants is the second fight that he wants big is Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Do you think there's any possibility that Turkey can entice Tank to work in if he brings Al Heyman in? Because he said he's loyal to Al, and he's not going anywhere. But Al's a businessman, so maybe we can make this fight happen. What do you think?
Anything is possible. You know, who knows what the future holds? But again, it's whatever Tank do, I support him. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you see a fight with him and Shakur playing out? How do you see that fight happening?
Well, I don't see it going 12.
You do. It's definitely a stoppage or knockout, right?
Yeah. My opinion, though, don't mean to fit anybody. It's my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Early, late. You know, how do you think that happens?
It could be early, it could be late. You know, it could be midway.
Definitely. What do you think about Tank? His personal feelings towards Shakur? Is this just boxing, his business, or is it personal? You know, they throw jabs at each other on social media. What do you think?
I mean, that's boxing. That's the whole thing is boxing. You know, it's just boxing.
Yeah,
sometimes fighters get animosity, but they settle it in the ring.
Absolutely. So, what's your final message to Shakur, Lamont, those guys?
Train hard, man. A lot of money be made. You know, I wish everybody the best.
That's it, man. The great coach, Kenny Ellis, man. Thank you for your time. It's Johnny Boy Boxing. Fight Hype.
Appreciate you.
All right.
He do love the sport, you know. But
he'll continue to keep going.
You know, it's all.
You think his mentality is his attitude? You know, you know him since he was young. So what do you think? He'll continue to keep going.
You know, it's hard to say. Man. I mean,
one day he'll wake up.
He do love the sport, you know.
Okay.
You know, sometimes you got to start on 10. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
For whatever the reason might be, but he loved the sport, and nobody's he don't fear nobody and anything like that, you know.
You think
Kenny told us right here what the fucking plans were. Links in the chat if anybody want to come up and join us. We're about to go over this Twitter war on Fight Hype though between Tank and Shakur. What Coach Kenny was just telling us, bro, sometimes you got to stand on 10. Hold up.
Do you think he'll try to go for the knockout, you know, to cement it, to shut everybody up and say, listen, this fight wasn't close, you know, the attitude, you know, you know him since he was young, so what do you think? He'll continue to keep going?
You know, it's hard to say, man. I mean,
one day he'll wake up?
He do love the sport, you know,
okay.
You know, sometimes you got to start on 10, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
For whatever the reason might be, but he loved the sport, and nobody's, he don't fear nobody and anything like that, you know.
Do you think he'll try to go for the knockout, you know, to cement it, to shut everybody up and say, listen, this fight wasn't close, you know, Lamont wasn't on my level. Do you think he'll want to make that type of statement, or he'll just box and do what he does?
I don't know, you know, I have to wait and see, you know. Have to wait and see.
All right, definitely. Just in the other news, Turkey Al Sheikh has a lot of money. He's putting all these fights together. You know, he's doing the Canelo Crawford fight. Another fight that he said he wants is he's like the second fight that he wants big is Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Tank.
Oh shit, my bad. I stopped sharing it a little bit before I wanted to. But let me pull up this motherfucking Twitter war between Tank and Shakur, and I gotta take a piss real quick. My bad. Just to give me this fucking link up. God damn. Where the fuck did I put it? There it is. I grabbed the mark. Then I'm just gonna search it manually. Give me one sec. Fight Hype. Why isn't it up on there? All right, I got it. Hold up. I gotta go take a piss real quick. Talk to the people. I gotta go piss. Guys, the link's in the chat. Fucking I gotta piss. I gotta piss. Hold up. Let me pull this up. Yeah, just play this. I'll play this. Why? No, you got it. You got it. I'm going to piss. Hold up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to start coming out my nose.
What up, guys? Like I was telling D1, there's a lot of variables with this. The size difference is what I can't get over when it comes to this fight. I told D1 from jump, I didn't think this fight was going to be real. I'm going to have to see it, to be honest. Because I still don't know how you put two guys at two very different fucking weights in the ring and call it a real fight. Now, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. That's just my opinion. Teach, what up? I don't even know how much longer before the fight happens. I'll have to ask D1. If y'all want to come up and talk, get in the back. And when D1 gets back, he'll pull y'all up on the panel.
It's like a motherfucking racehorse.
Huh?
I drank a full motherfucking Gatorade right before the shit went off. I drank half a fucking cup of whiskey, bro. Fucking hey.
Dude, when I gotta go, I gotta go.
Hey.
I'll just say hold on.
All right, man. I don't know. Maybe it's a fucking dance. Maybe it's not, bro. But like everything that I've watched on Jake Paul tells me that this ain't no fucking dance, bro. I don't
Dude,
think
if they were closer to the same size, it wouldn't bother me so much, and I'd say yes, I could see it very much being real. But when I see the size disparity, dude, it's just so
I know.
fucking big.
I struggled with that too. I'm struggling with that too. Every time I think about it, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? How is this dude fucking even capable to fight this guy? How is this happening? But bro, if it's real, we gotta look at it like it's a threat, man. Teach, what up with you, bro? Salute. This is a real fight. I've been saying it. Both guys want to win. That's what I'm saying, Teach. The only reason it's okay, bro, is because fucking Jake Paul got money as long as train smoke. He's willing to buy his way into the shit. I get the size disparity, but the reason where I gotta say I can't believe that, William, because I watched Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight. It was as real as it got.
Yeah, they
Same
didn't like
size
each other
disparity.
either.
Neither does Jake and Tank. They hate each other. They've been going at it on social media for years, bro. Tank been calling his shit fake forever. And that's the reason I don't think it's fake, because Tank been calling him fake, rid us of this fake shit, fucking bullshit. Now Jake gonna come and try to knock Tank's head off. I promise. I promise that's what happens. Shit, we got somebody in the building. All right, I want to go over this Tank, Shakur, Twitter beef. Really, Shakur stuck his nose in some Twitter beef with fucking... Oh, shit, we got two people in the building. Cam J, what up with you, homie?
What's good,
Hello.
my brothers? What's good? You
Cam, what happened?
Yo,
What up, Dave? What up, Cam? Yo, we ain't
what's
going over
going
this
on,
Twitter.
Will? What's up, D1?
What up? What up? Let me we're just about to start going over the Shakur shit. Man, OG ain't see this shit pissed me off today to no end. I literally can't tell you guys how bad this pissed me off. We got to go over it. So I'm going to let it play. I'm going to try to do my best to fucking read along with it. Hold up. I got to turn the sound off of this shit real quick. Sound mute. Bang. All right. So everybody in the audience knows, fucking everybody's seen this Twitter beef today, I hope. If not, you're not as big as a boxing fan as you thought you were. Oh shit, I got this big thank you blocking my fucking avatar. StreamYard, you got to have one of these fucking stupid overlays up, and that one's just the one. Hey, whatever, I get blocked out. It's fine. I'll be doing enough talking for everybody to know. Somebody else just came in the building. Hold up, let me go get them. Who's in the building? Teach is in the building. What's up with you, Teach? All right, guys. All right, so this is the first tweet. Ray Jackson says, all you got to do is fight Shakur. Sounds easy. Sounds good, doesn't it? But see, the problem of fighting Shakur is Shakur wants a lot of money to be fought. Wants a lot of money to get. If you cough, guys, mute please. Shakur wants a lot of money to fight. It's just what it is. Let's hear what the fuck they got to say, or see what the fuck they got to say. I'll read it as best I can. LOL, that's how I know it's hate and jealousy, because you not even telling me to fight my rematch, telling me to fight someone else when you got hurt and more shit in the fight. But y'all dick riding his big bro now. Where was this energy? Oh shit, I ain't read fast enough. Where was this energy? 2-3 fights again. Y'all are lame. Y'all are, and this is what Dank Father in the comment sections everywhere wants to talk shit. Like us Tank fans are getting shit on by him. No. If you're a real Tank fan and you really read into this, you know he's fucking shitting on the switchers, and that's all he's been talking shit about the whole fucking time. So if you switched up on him, he's probably going hard on you. This is where it gets interesting. Shakur Stevenson. Who the fuck? Did anybody at Shakur? Did anybody say anything about Shakur Stevenson? No. Nobody said nothing about him. He just jumps in and says, "You so lame. It's getting out of hand now. And I'm my kid. I wasn't hurt, but you was wobbled several times in your last fight, goofball." Yeah. Who you think? All right. Tank took a knee, but Shakur got jabbed. Straight fucking right hand jabbed into the ropes. That should have been a knockdown too, just like Tank shit should have been a knockdown. If you're being honest about the shit, that's what you're seeing. Let's see what Tank said to that. I don't have my own pictures. It is what it is, guys. I gotta wait for this. All right, Tank says, how much you fighting how much you making the fight, Tio? Like I said, you was hurt, and you and I know that's why you in my mentions right now. I know what I did to you when we sparred, and you know how you will feel if I said I would give you a payday. I'm turning my back. Get it out the mud, pussy. It's pretty bad news right there. Tells Shakur to get it out the mud, pussy. Tank's definitely out of here. He's not fighting after Jake Paul, at least for a year or two, I bet. And that's stupid, because that's prime years he's about to lose. Okay, that's how I know you soft. I can't even go back and forth with your soft ass. You rather pop to me on social media. It's funny that Shakur Stevenson, of all people, is saying that right now. But then get it in that fire and get embarrassed. I get it. Peace and blessings upon you, cuz. This is so funny to me. Fight promotion. That's what I think this all is. Fight promo, but Shakur already about he done, you know. The people got your chest out so bad, you talking like a killer. Forgetting you the one that runs, bitch. I'll be bringing the fight to you. This ninja, a made-up character, blessings upon you. Fucking clown-ass ninja, wanna be Kevin Gates. Tank tells you, no, you're the one that runs in the fight. How am I scared of you?
Who want to be Kevin Gates?
That's where he got it from too. Shakur
Simple
was
logic, brother.
Right, Cam? Cam's like, Cam sent me this joint. Say, Tank cooking Shakur. I say, yeah, boy, I was pissed, but what do you guys? Who's winning the Twitter war so far?
So,
Yeah.
and I let me go ahead and say this, man. Seriously, Shakur is a clout chasing bitch, man. Seriously, he went on and declared straight after the motherfucking fight
with William Cepeda. I'll be back, Turkey. I'll be back. I just gotta let my hands heal up. And then talking about I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make the fight happen. This motherfucker is doing the same shit he did last year when he became a free agent. When taking them loaded preliminary talks with his ass, he wanted more. He wanted the multi-fight deal. I knew he was going to say some shit like that or price himself out, because that's what they do nowadays when they want to duck. They price themselves out, or they'll go ahead and offer whoever they supposed to be fighting a bullshit ass lowball offer,
Well,
like
like
he
Stephen
did.
Espinosa said. Stephen Espinosa said he was
Yeah,
offered a 1-fight deal and he wanted a 3-fight deal.
true
So
that. And
he
then
put the
just like he
roadblock
did
up.
with yeah, just like he did with Frank. Remember him and Frank Martin supposed to fight, and he did what Devin did to him. Instead of sending him a fair offer, he sent Frank Martin a bullshit offer, just like Devin did to him. And that shit backfired. Why? Because Tate's team reached out to Frank Martin, and Frank Martin went and said, all right, bam, I take that bad. And went and he fought Tank. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
who Shakur? Shakur haven't fought nobody at 135. And
And
every
he
last
has.
one of his
He
performances have been lackluster.
I
Oh, go
know,
ahead,
I know
Will.
that, but no, he wasn't saying shit. Teach dropped off. I was waiting for him to say something, but I'm gonna let this keep playing. I think I'm gonna let it keep playing. Hold up, I gotta read. But you took a knee in the middle of your last fight, like a fucking amateur, talking about you got grease in your eyes, all because of the fight was getting tough. You then get on here crying about people being fake, but you the fakest ninja in boxing. What happened to your 6 or 7 fight deal? Yeah. See, this is what people don't know. I'm gonna let this keep playing. But listen, his 6 or 7 fight deal, I'm dying to know what the fuck happened to that as well. But Tank leaving the sport because people are playing with guaranteed monies and shit. Sometimes you got to stand on shit that's way bigger than Shakur could ever be. Shakur is fucking, he literally, he just was in his first exciting fight that he got stuffed on the undercard. Yeah, you got paid good money, but sometimes you got to stand on fucking principle, bro. People are fucking, listen, bro.
Mhm.
I can't even talk like all what I know on here because I don't. News will come out soon, Dank. Somebody else came in here. They trying to cash you out, fam. What you not realizing? Nobody wants to see you fight. You boring in the ring, and you boring outside the ring. W big ass gap with that big ass gap. The pushing the narrative that I'm scared of. Yeah,
Is Teach backstage?
Who?
Teach.
All right. I'm trying to read here. We'll get to him in a second. With the pushing the narrative that I'm scared of you. And you and me know that this is not true. It's nobody wants to see you fight. And that's what the fucking problem is. Tank telling you guys flat out here in the fucking public what it is. This kid wants so much fucking money to fight me, but nobody wants to fucking come watch him fight. His shit's all down. No, he can't get the numbers he's looking for. Shakur Stevenson wants to be
Yup.
paid handsomely. Jay Prince and the people in Shakur Stevenson's corner want to be rewarded handsomely because Tank Davis is their biggest fucking fight, and I get it. But being out here in the fucking media trying to paint somebody out as scared is fucking crazy work. Isaiah, what you doing? Salute, homie. Thanks for stopping through. Guys, like if you're logical and you really look at the situation, it's nobody wants to see you fight. They lose his money on your fight. Your daughter said you almost knocked you out. Guys, Listen, this is what the fucking facts of the matter are. When you want to get a big payday with the guy you want to fucking somebody like this, you got to take what is offered to you. That's why they couldn't get past anything but exploratory talks because Shakur Stevenson and Jay Prince, they want some astronomical number to fight Tank Davis. That's why contracts didn't get fucking sent. That's why fucking he couldn't prove it on paperwork, and Shakur can go on a podcast trying to save his reputation on it. Bro,
hear that?
When you're in somebody like Shakur's position that wants a super fight, you take what you're offered, man. That's how it's went for Floyd Mayweather, for fucking anybody in an Oscar De La Hoya fight. Fucking guys that want to fight AJ, guys that want to fight Canelo, they get what the fuck they beg for the fight and they take what the fuck they're offered, like Frank Martin did, like Ryan Garcia did. Ryan Garcia had more of a leg to stand on, so it was a 60-40 type of fucking deal. Guys in Shakur Stevenson's position don't get to call no fucking shots when it comes to a big dog like Tank Davis. They never have, and they never will.
Part of the problem
That's
is the way Bob
they got
Arrow.
A side, B side for a reason.
Go ahead, OG.
Bob Arum, when he pays Shakur, just like when he pays Tio, just like when he pays Bud, he gives him a down payment up front only, basically. He was used to getting that. So when he goes, just like Bud had the same freaking problem going to freaking PBC, they don't realize the money that they're going to earn on the back end. And that's where all the money is for them. They don't realize that. All they want is that upfront money, period. That's why Bud and Errol kept going back and forth and couldn't get made because Bud wanted all his money up front. And PBC don't work that way because PBC's got a motto, they're not in it to lose money. So they pay the fighters on what the fighters earn by bringing people in. They only give a small up front and all of it's on the back end. They're not going to take a risk of a fight not selling and them losing money.
Dank, you know why they ducked that opportunity with Shakur Stevenson? Because they don't want to be a part of a fucking fight where they look ridiculous chasing a kid around a fucking ring. Because let's not fucking cap. Shakur Stevenson can keep distance better than anybody on the fucking planet. He's a pure boxer. Nobody wants to be in no fucking boring fight. And it's not because they're scared of Shakur Stevenson. Nobody is. What the fuck is there to be afraid of? The kid wants fucking more than he could possibly generate in a Tank Davis fight, bro. There's no reason to be afraid of him. Pitbull fucking told you why he didn't want to fight him. Don't leave that out, bro.
All that motherfucker is doing is pricing himself the fuck out. And then here's the other thing. I saw him in the damn, I saw him in the motherfucking interview saying Pricey got, he said Turkey gotta hurry up and try to block Tank in or something so that we could get this fight done.
Why didn't he try to offer
Turkey is not trying to pay for Shakur Stevenson fight. Number one, he got up in the ring after he fought Padley, Bob the Builder of boxing. He got up on the top ropes and was saying, fuck y'all, and this and this and that to a bunch of Saudi fucking millionaires and billionaires all around the ring, making a full spectacle of himself. And then he called them fucking tower heads and shit. And then on top of that, he took the fight that he had that's supposed to pay them a bag in Riyadh season from his ass and made him fight on that undercard against Sherrod. That undercard that Sherrod was on. That's the reason why he put him on that.
I do think that
it was punishment.
Should have been the headliner.
And then he made him.
There. Hold up.
Yeah, before that, he made him. Yeah, I was about to say he made him. He made him apologize.
He definitely did. Teach, what do you think about this so far? I know you've been in and out.
Yeah. I put my headphones in, and that probably kicked me off. That's why I was at the
Yeah.
back.
Streamer been acting funny as shit lately, bro. I hate this app.
Lately,
Website.
without the headphones, people are saying that they can't hear me or something. Like the volume is always low. So
Yeah, you real low, bro.
Yeah, you're a little low today too. Just to be honest with you, you gotta fucking press that volume up. We can hear you we can hear you, but yeah, a little
I
bit.
gotta get a new phone, man. But yeah,
Something, bro. Yeah, your mic might be clogged to fuck clean them holes out. But go ahead, bro. We can hear you a little bit. Just try to talk loud.
I'm really waiting for you, to get at the end because I want to know who this Ray Jackson guy is. But obviously,
Ray Jackson's Twitter fucking troll, fucking extraordinaire. He's the king of boxing Twitter, bro. Ray Jackson's fucking a funny dude.
something kind of feels fishy there, man. Something kind of feels fishy.
Nah, yeah, bro. But where I'm at with this is like, all right, Tank is about to get into it, and then Shakur says he's done with it because Tank's about to really start getting in. He's telling him, nobody wants to see you fight, bro. Nobody's scared of you. I'd bring the fight to you. Right when Tank starts to get real about it, Shakur says this. I gotta finish this anyways. Let me get through this. All right. Yeah, I'm done, gang. You got it. Man's bragging about my daughter saying what she said. Tank, I wish you nothing but the best for your career and family. I never had no hatred for you. It was all business. But I'm better than you at boxing, and you know it. I'm satisfied with that. All right.
See how quick he bitched out?
He's a good boxer.
See,
He is a
but you
good boxer.
see how he
Yeah, he
bitched
did
out.
bitch out. Hold up. Let me say. Tank says, you're not, meaning you're not better than me at boxing. And just how you say all that buddy shit, I know that's what you want. Shake up after the fight and shit, right? Fam, fuck you. Let's see what Shakur got to say after that. I think this was it, though. There was more tweets and more buttons from like, stay blessed, little sis. Ha ha. Shakur knows the real, though. Shakur knows what kind of fight Tank will be. And I kind of, man, there's nothing we can say, bro. Tank is definitely exiting stage left after this Jake Paul fight for a little bit of time, right? I think he's
I think
holding out.
Tank is going to go ahead and he going to chill out. And while he's gone, boxing is going to miss the fuck out of Tank.
They're gonna miss
So
him, but
bad
listen, there's a
that he doing the Mayweather.
Here's the silver lining to all this. If Tank does leave for a little bit, all these other guys that are partway names that are fucking got a little bit of headway, a little bit of segue, they're all gonna have to start fighting each other.
They gotta.
That's what it will be, right?
But how much you would have bet it don't happen?
Hold up.
Shakur,
Zach B
Shakur's
says
fighting
truth.
Theo next, so it's happening.
Hold up. Let me read my dog Zach B's comment. He's a fucking real supporter of my shit. I gotta read my dog's comment. Truth be told, Shakur is trash. He's a good fighter, but he's a trash entertainer. Most of his fans like him because he's the other side of Tank. Just because you don't get hit, don't make you a star, and them are cold hard facts. Defense never sold nothing. Floyd Mayweather is where Shakur Stevenson is getting this from, but I don't think he was privy to the beginning part of Floyd's career. He actually lived the back half of Floyd's career, but in the first part of Floyd's career, if you were there for it, it was the most electrifying, exciting fucking fighter on planet Earth. Nobody knew. It was like, God damn, look at this little guy beating the dog shit out of people at 135 pounds. Fucking straight putting pain on people, knocking Diego Corrales out with the fastest left hook you ever fucking seen. So Floyd,
he made the check hook famous.
That's why Floyd got to the heights he got, because you seen him be an exciting fighter, and then he just stopped all that and went to defense, and fucking fans booing and paying to see him lose, bro. But one thing you never seen is an empty seat at a Floyd Mayweather fight. That's because he put in the work first.
And you never
go ahead.
And you never saw motherfuckers walking away, walking out the fight.
You know that's
in the 8th round.
He's not an exciting
walking
fighter.
out the fight in the 8th round. He even had Andre Wood and Bud sitting ringside to sleep.
I know. I think Shakur is the style matchup that everybody wants to see Tank fight. Truthfully, in my heart of hearts, I want him to get his Lamont Roach smoke back after this fucking circus bullshit fight. But I don't think he's gonna get nothing back. I think he's gonna sit out. I think he's gonna sit out. I think he's gonna make these people pay him the fucking money he deserves. Fucking, they've been treating him like anything but a piece of boxing.
Dude, he should be walking away from every fight with either probably anywhere from 17 to 25 mil every fight. That's
He
what
should
he's
be
worth.
getting paid.
They
He should be
lied
getting
to
paid
him.
big guarantees. Like, bro, look at they give
It was
Canelo
fluid.
30, 40 million a fight, bro. The Canelo ain't lacing up a pair of gloves unless he's getting 30 million fucking off jump. And that's why Tank can't go get fucking Shakur, can't go get these motherfuckers because they're asking for these absurd fucking amounts of money that he can't afford to fucking pay them if he wanted to. Because there's not enough money. You're drawing from the same fan base. All of these boxers, they got hardcore fans that are half their fans watching every fight Tank fucking fights because he's must-see TV. He just is. So it's like fucking counterintuitive. If they're not going to give him 30 million just to fucking show up, what the fuck would I continue showing up for if I'm Tank Davis? That's reality of it.
What Shakur don't realize, dude, is think about this. Him and Tank would sell. They actually would. So that back end that Shakur would get would be nasty.
Just about what Earl and Bud did. That was 700,000 buys. That's what Terrence Crawford and Piracy, Terrence and Errol did 700,000 buys for that fight that we spent fucking so much heartache and pain fucking promoting. Whoa, how'd Knockout get on the screen? What?
So D1.
Knockout mad as shit.
D1. So D1, I've
I
been
saw
on
that shit, man.
Twitter for.
Hold up, T's got to say something. Knock out my dog.
Now I gotta say that I've been on Twitter for a short time, right? But I've been following Tank, and I noticed that every time Ray Jackson tweets something to Tank, Tank is always responding to that guy. He's always responding to him, like he never blocks him or anything. But I don't know.
Ray is the king of boxing Twitter, bro. He all the top guys, everybody always responds to him. Ray follows me on Twitter. I'm timed out on Twitter right now for the next 6 days, so I can't say shit to nobody. But
something's fishy there, man. Something's fishy.
And there you go. You're loud as shit now. Teach.
Yeah, I say something about this shit, man.
Yeah,
With
I don't know why Tank responds to him only, but that's weird.
Isaiah
Yeah,
Nash,
man,
salute to you, bro. And I agree. Salute, Isaiah Nash.
Yeah, with taking Shakur, man, like I definitely think my man Tank definitely cooked him in that little back and forth they had because he was, spilling some true facts and I know some of the Shakur fans they look like a lot of people looking at it in the aspect with Tank like, oh Tank he on some whole shit because he trying to freeze him out and everything, which is me. I'm not in agreement with Tank freezing dude out. Like. Fuck all of the back and forth y'all having on Twitter. Like, we want to see the scrap, man. We want to see the fight. Put the fight on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand, like, Tank right now, Tank is on some shit where, like, he's lashing out crazy because he's, he's really tired of getting all of the hate from the fans and media, of people shitting on him daily. Just imagine if you wake up in your day and you hop on Twitter and you got like fucking 1,000 fucking mentions, people tagging you to post saying you shitty and saying you trash and saying that you a cherry picker and all these other different things and shit. Like just imagine you waking up in your day in the morning, you get on Twitter and you got all these ads, these mentions towards you. You know what I mean? Like that shit can get frustrating and shit. Like I thought about that in a deep perspective earlier today. Like when I was having a little conversation with one of my guys, because one of my guys was like, man, Tank looked like he just probably need a break right now. He just need a break. And you know what I'm saying? Then he get to rejuvenate his mental and everything, and then come back and get back to it, get back to business. So that's what I'm just being hopeful. I'm being hopeful that that's the move. I don't think Jake Paul gonna be his last fight. That's just me. We gotta understand like some of these fighters Like this era, we in the diva era of boxing. Like this is a diva ass era. A lot of these fighters is emotional, including Tank. All of these guys is emotional. Shakur, Devin, all of these guys.
Hey,
They wear their heart on their sleeve, man. They be emotional. They be lashing out, saying they gonna retire on Twitter every 2, 3 months and all of this extra shit. That's why I said you can't read into some of this shit. You just gotta just let these dudes do what they do and let shit play out for real.
Well, think
so,
about it
so,
like this,
so
right?
you
Think
know
about it like
what?
this.
So,
Hold
so
up, hold up,
D1. Oh,
hold up. Think about it like this. You got it right after me, Teach. Bro, you spend fucking the last 5 years fighting it out, fucking getting your way to the top, all while all these guys are fucking calling you out. Shakur, Devin, you guys, we all been here for the past 5 years, right? Then to get into a mega fight, because you're 30 years old, now you want to start making these crazy guarantees. And the only other guy you can fucking fight that will bring the kind of payday that Tank Davis deserves at this point in his career is fucking Jake Paul. Okay? You got to fucking cross the lines and hear everybody wake up on Twitter and discredit you fighting a fucking heavyweight that you know is coming to take your fucking head off. Now you got to deal with all this bullshit, fake fight shit, all of this. The only guy that brings that kind of payday is Jake fucking Paul. Now you got to go do some shit like this. If I'm Tank Davis, I take this one and I fucking bounce for a little while too, bro. It's a whole fucking crazy, fucked up
Do
thing.
that.
Having to deal with all these guys talking shit, but Shakur can't bring the kind of fucking payday of 40 million. What you got going on,
He
David?
can't.
D1, I'm
Man, he
about to cut
can't.
out, bro.
No,
That, mo- that motherfucker Shakur can't fill a
Go ahead.
fucking pool hall.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm about to cut out.
Geez. You're about to cut out? Yeah,
Yeah, bro, I'm
I'm
sitting
about to
there
get out of here in
falling
about
asleep
10
and
minutes
shit.
too. All right, OG. Appreciate
All
you,
right,
man.
y'all, take it easy, guys.
All
Appreciate
right,
you,
Will, man. Take it easy, Will.
Peace.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead, Teach. You had something. You had something you
yeah. I
want
mean,
to say.
obviously, I'm gonna disagree with you, D1, and David Lynch about this whole Twitter situation right now with the Shakur part. But I wanted to bring up something that Cam J said. So when you think of it, this wasn't about Shakur initially because I think I was there from the initial tweets, right? Jackson, it was Ray Jackson who brought up something about the retirement thing. Tank was like he's gonna retire, and then slowly Ray Jackson kind of introduced Shakur into it. But before that, Tank was saying that the way that boxing fans are, and he brought up the example with Spence and Bud and how people switched up on Spence, so he wasn't liking that. And this all alludes to the Tank and Lamont fight. If you want to say why Tank was so pissed, this is all about the Lamont and Tank fight. And Tank felt like at that point people started switching up on him, so that's why he was mad. Then Shakur slowly got introduced into it, and Shakur responded, and that's why they went back and forth. But this wasn't even initially about Shakur and
No, it
Tank.
wasn't. It wasn't. That's what I knew. It wasn't. Shakur interjected himself into it.
Yeah. Shakur kind of.
Yeah. And I get it. This boxing, fucking, you ain't talking about me. I'm interjecting myself too. I would have did it too, but it doesn't change the fact that he interjected himself into the conversation. So fans are gonna take that. You know what fans are gonna say.
Guess he had to say something.
No doubt. I hear
That's
that.
like the clout chasing little bitch he is.
JD, what up with you,
real.
homie? Salute.
And
Fucking guys.
to say that nobody wants to see Shakur D1, nah, I don't think that's true. I think a lot of people want to see.
We all want it. We all want it, bro. I want to see Tank for
That's
Shakur.
why the media and the fans are asking about it, right?
Mhm.
And then Shakur does have a big fan base, in my opinion. Obviously, he's not as big as Tank, but he does have a big fan base. So
He
people are, going to want to see Shakur fight.
But it's the same pool, though,
They're gonna
Teach.
look
What
out
up with you, JD? Salute.
Look out for him for sure.
Salute. I only came up here to get at Teach. Now, Teach, why you up here copping please for that young nigga, man?
Hey, what's up, JD?
What up, Teeth? Why you doing that, Teeth? Why you doing that, Teeth?
Tell
Don't do
me,
that,
tell
man.
me.
Don't do that. You know, he I don't know why. I don't understand why he can't go a week without directing anything at Buddy or talking to Buddy, right?
I mean,
Like, come on, bro.
he got tagged in a conversation. What do you expect him to do? Not
He
say
should have
anything?
he should have directed his focus to something else. He said he tired of talking about Buddy, did he not?
I mean,
He
he
said
made
Buddy
it.
don't want to fight. That's what he said, right? I'm going
Yeah,
off what
yeah.
he said.
But listen, right? He made it clear today, like stamp period, that he's done. So I'm hoping he sticks to his word and not mention Tank again. If anybody asks him.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too, man, because he keep doing this shit, bro. Keep doing the same thing, bro. I'm just saying. We got to start holding them accountable for shit now. Like, come on,
Big
bro.
Dog Willie.
I
Salute
don't
to you,
know.
bro. Big Dog Willie fucking trolling forever. I just put on about 20 minutes earlier in this show about how real of a fight Jake Paul is. Guys, I got to drive 3 hours away to my son's college. So this shit's over in about 5 minutes. But Big Dog Willie, I spent about 20 fucking minutes proving to y'all that Jake Paul ain't pulling no fucking punches and Tank better be on his A game. I promise.
With the
Like, this
ED
is a
Jake Paul
real fucking
has,
fight to
he's
me,
gonna
bro.
win a
Until I see somebody come get hit with a steel chair and the shit Big Dog saying, I appreciate you, Big Dog. You already know that, bro. Thanks for being a member. That's my dog. 5 fucking months straight. I fucking appreciate you, man. As a matter of fact, I gotta play a knockout for y'all.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. A knockout's playing, so you know we got a super chat. And if we're keeping it a buck, this knockout's the reason that favorite don't want to fight our favorite.
For anything
True
less
that.
than 10, 15 million, you remember I'm the man too.
I don't know why I keep missing everybody's live at the last minute. You know what I
It's
mean?
all
Maybe
good, bro.
it's that truck driver life, man. I'll be on the road for so long, just
Shout
staring
out to
off into
y'all, bro.
space.
Truck drivers make our
Hey,
everyday
man.
possible, my boy. Salute to that.
And this
I
shit getting
appreciate
old.
you, real shit.
I appreciate it, but I'm getting tired of this shit, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
I've
I
been
hear
doing
you
this shit for
constantly on the road. I'm about to be on the motherfucking road for 3 hours one way tomorrow, but we're gonna stay in a hotel. My fucking son is the pride and joy of my life. My man about to go tear it up on the football field for his 4th week in a row.
sir.
Fucking little quarterback.
All right.
Motherfucking ball.
All right.
Everybody came out here. I appreciate all y'all, man. Everybody that came.
Be safe,
You
brother.
already know. No doubt. Appreciate the super chatters, the motherfucking members. It's $2 a month. Shout out to Big Dog Willie. I ain't been really getting members only content, but it's about to ramp up because my busy season's over, man. I appreciate you, Big Dog. I appreciate everybody that came out here, hit the panel. All y'all, appreciate it, man. Appreciate y'all. Real
Y'all
shit.
be safe, all right?
Yep,
All
yep,
right,
be good.
man. Peace and blessings, bro.
Yep,
Have a safe
appreciate you.
trip.
Peace,
Yep, be
HD1.
good. Be safe. See y'all tomorrow. I'll be
All
talking
right,
shit in some
JD.
Keep your notifications on. I got content dropping every day on this channel. I do all 3 forms of content: shorts, long form, and fucking live stream. So holler at me, man. Be good, be safe. Peace and blessings to every single one of y'all. I appreciate y'all.